It has been almost to the day. We got 2 days shy of a month. But since then, I have done a lot of trying to remember everything that happened, but I obviously will not be able to grab every little detail. My notes were okay this time, though. So if I miss anything, let me know. On it from Montgomery Hehelm, which you guys know about having gone mad from his case study that you picked up in Cedric's Manor. You stopped on your way back to Ovkar after a long conversation with Guntentog family and like KJ, and you got to say bye and all that good stuff. To Kieves, you headed out, stopped and had breakfast with Elliot's family once you got back. You tried to swoon or tried to make Willa, the dragonborn woman that Guntentog had been chatting with, tried to encourage her to come along, but she had little to no interest in leaving her hometown. After that, made it to my alley. Then ate with Elliot's family, talked to Ruby about what she had experienced while they were gone, despite it just being the one night. She was able to successfully fend off one of Pauline's nightmares, but Olive luckily did not experience any, so she remained safe. You guys kind of theorized that Iman might be a little distracted or weakened based on the fact that Ruby is having an easier time fending him off. We helped Sanbrynn level up. I don't know why I included that in the actual story notes, but I think I just wrote it on the wrong side of my paper. Breakfast conversation, you guys continued to talk on the deck, and then you came back inside to Samantha and Elliot being gone. You guys then talked about the divination spells that you realize you have access to now, because you are 7th level. You have access to your 4th level spells, and how you might use that. And then we kind of wrapped it up with talking about what to do with the 7 properties that Guntentog has been tasked with clearing out, and kind of acquiring back, should they be abandoned or full of other creatures. So
I think
didn't have too much. What part?
What was Elliot doing?
Oh, hey! Did you hear all that fall?
No, but I heard you
it's
scream.
It's important to the story.
Techie! He dragged all of my notebooks. Everything. He managed to jump up on the one part. I cleared off a spot for you.
Yes, but he wants the part that's not.
I know. He could see though that all the books were on the edge of the table. He's just a dummy. You okay, Bubba?
No, it was
He's got hella airplane ears. He's mad as fuck. Aw, sorry, buddy. Goose is just chilled out, flat. Was not bothered by that. Okay, anyways. Did I miss anything?
What was Elliot doing?
They were having sex like married couples sometimes do.
Crazy.
They were going crazy though.
Hey, you rolled
for like
the
an
time.
hour and a half.
Hey, maybe it's been a while. You guys don't know. Because you're too busy flirting with Samantha that you don't take the chance to get to know her and see if she actually could last an hour and a half.
Get to know her.
Mm-hmm.
So you want us to get to know her?
No, it's fine.
Sounds like you want to.
No, this is fine. This is a good level of closeness to my NPCs that I can work with that.
You can get closer.
I would. Well, all right. Anywho, you guys are still in Elliot's home, I believe, unless we had you guys leave prior. So is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about specifically while you still have Marjorie and Ruby's ears?
No, I'm chilling.
No,
I think I know.
I'm just waiting for them to come out.
Eventually they come out separately, like it's like 30 minutes in between
Separately?
it. Or like, yeah, I mean like they're just home after you guys are staying at their house, like past breakfast time.
You guys aren't gonna bring it up, are you?
Samantha does. I rolled a D2 for that.
As soon as the door opens, can I walk up there and
No! Yeah, make the perception check to see if you can get like the exact moment that the door opens.
Perception. Oh, let's put that in playlist. Nat 20.
Oh my fucking god! Bro
Let's
has
go.
bat ears for his dad, or I guess bunny ears.
Yeah.
You before it fully opens, you hear Samantha's soft little paw pads on the deadbolt as she clicks it open, and the door starts to creak open. So you can be at the top of the stairs like the moment it has visibility.
Hi, Samantha.
You see that she's like very ruffled, like all of her fur is like she tried to smooth it down pretty good, but you can see areas where it's like still like fluffy and like roughed up from whatever was going on, and she kind of rubs the back of her neck and her ears go straight back on the back of her head, and she hello Deo, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. And she like pulls the door closed behind her.
Where you guys been?
We've just been. Oh, for Christ's sake, Deo, we're a married couple. You're in our home. We thought we had more time. We apologize.
What does
You
that
gotta
mean?
say Auga.
What?
What does that mean?
Oh God. She like puts her little paws over her nose and she says, I'm gonna go put a kettle on really quick. I don't think this is the conversation for me to have. She kind of tries to like squeeze past you.
I'll just ask Dad then.
She like gets down like 3 or 4 steps and like pauses and then looks back like just gingerly and then like continues downwards faster. Eventually, like, how long are you waiting for for Elliot to come out?
I'll knock on the door and I'll say, Dad, is everything okay in there?
Oh my god. You hear like shuffling in like a belt buckle, and you kind of you hear like hop off the bed, pat over and unlock the deadbolt again, and Deo, hi, yeah, everything's fine.
Where you guys been? It's been like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we were just catching up, as you do.
Oh, okay. Just catching up.
Uh-huh.
You okay? You seem like out of breath.
No, I'm fine. And he kind of like dabs his brow with a little hanky.
You doing like a workout?
I'm
in there
gonna,
or something?
I'm gonna roll. What's your passive perception? Or no. If you want, you can roll insight on this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You're like trying to read. Well, I guess you could just read his mind technically, but
13.
13. Yeah, he's not a very good liar. He's very nervous and uncomfortable and embarrassed.
Dad, were you guys working on there or what?
Deo, please don't make me explain this to you.
Explain what?
You have got to be kidding me. You're a grown man.
Yeah, what does that mean?
You understand the relationships between two people who love each other very much.
Yeah, they usually like to hug and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are in
Hey,
there hugging?
Deo, how do you make babies?
I don't really know.
It's
Never really
that.
thought about it.
Oh my god. You see like a realization dawn on him as he like has to take on this fatherly role that he does not have to worry about with his daughters. Just of like, oh fuck, I'm having the talk with my like 13-year-old son. And he kind of just like puts his head in his hands and he's like, would you like a drink? You're old enough to drink, right?
Oh yeah, we drink all the time.
Are you being facetious in any sense? Like, is there
No,
anything
you
for him
saw
to
us
pick up on?
drink. We drink with you.
No, in general, DM to player, is Deo
Oh, no.
like being
I'm a
disingenuous
virgin.
or oh my god? fuck?
I don't got time for these O's.
Elliot. Elliot says, he just kind of pats you on the shoulder and he says, when you find a partner that excites a specific part of you,
What part?
you can come. Deo, I need you to connect some dots, my friend. I need you to look me in my eyes and ask like yourself why I'm not comfortable saying it out loud.
Let me think.
It is a private part of your body that I should not know about whatsoever.
The no-no square.
Yes, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just
You're
saying. Eventually, I mean, unless like you don't roll like that, which could be the case if you are inexperienced in that sense. If you don't feel that attraction, that's fine too.
So you're saying like when he gets big, that's like that's what you're talking about?
How loud is this conversation? Can we hear them or is this private?
Make a perception check. I hate this. What the fuck? Guntentog, you hear the beginnings of what sounds like the very brief sex talk that your dad gave you.
What was
Like,
Guntentog's version of this?
Brief, awkward, uncomfortable. Basic like breakdown of like very, very cold, very scientific version of it. Like he doesn't use dick or cock or anything. He's just like penis, like 100%.
Yeah.
But
My father
anyways,
called it the yes square.
I bet he does.
oh my god, Elliot kind of pats your arm and yes. Why don't you go ask your friends about this now that I've given you the basics? I need to go clean up the fields. And you can't come with me because you are going to get your finger jammed in there.
Jammed in where? What?
The combine harvester and the plows.
Oh no, I've used those before. I wouldn't get it jammed.
That's, you know what? Papa's got to do this one by himself. See you later. And he like stomps down the stairs and out the deck. And Ruby and Marjorie, who both have a passive perception of 20, by the way.
Oh my god.
They're big ears. Heard the entire conversation, and you can. The rest of you guys, I mean, if you are looking to listen in on this, Guntentog has a kind of thoughtful look on his face, but Marjorie and Ruby, throughout the course of this like quiet breakfast while you guys are like sipping and talking and whatever, have gotten like more horrified and drawn out. You can see almost like their skin sucking in towards their cheeks, like just sallowing. They are
doing perception do insight on those two.
Yeah, absolutely. They are listening in on a conversation they wish they weren't. And I guess with that, you would kind of know what to listen for. And then at that moment, you see Elliot start to like come down the stairs, red in the face, or at least in the little areas like on a bunny that the fur is much thinner, like the tips of their nose and the paw pads and everything. They're like a bright, flushed pink. And he kind of like doesn't make eye contact with any of you, and then walks out on the deck and like just speed walking. This man has perfect form, as fast as he can go without running.
Sergio, how old is Deo?
25? I think 26.
What a contrast from last campaign, huh?
I know.
Yeah, it had to be.
It had to be.
It was one or the other, no in between.
Yeah.
I'll walk like right behind him.
Oh my god.
As he's coming. I'm not gonna follow him out. I'll just be right behind him as he's coming down.
Okay. You like almost step on his heels, almost flat tire him like multiple times on the way down. Because his little bunny feet, he's got big old heels. He's easy to
Stepping
step
on
on.
his heels.
Yeah, and you're like crouched over because the proportions of this building are not meant for a regular sized person. Hunwut has a better time in here, but everybody else is a little cramped. So you're like trying to avoid kneeing yourself in the chin as you go down the stairs. But you managed to keep a close distance. And then you catch his nervous glance every now and then, like back over his shoulder as he books it towards the door.
You scared this person, man.
Just asking questions.
Ruby and Marjorie both. Yeah.
Hey guys, can I talk to you guys about something really quick?
Everybody or just who?
Yeah, mainly the guys, if I can.
Okay.
At the table?
Yeah.
What's up?
Are you sure it's a good idea?
Yeah, why not?
Guntentog is like, please don't.
What's the
No,
problem?
I'm raising my eyebrow right now. I'm like, go for it, dude.
So guys, Elliot upstairs was telling me a little bit about the no-no square, right? Your
I mean, the
your little
yes,
guy.
The what?
Your little guy and that's like in your pants.
Okay,
right?
I'm out of here. And Sanbrynn leaves out the front door.
Talk about Hunwut.
Sanbrynn,
what about
Ruby
it?
and Marjorie jump off their stools and like just start following you.
What are you supposed to do with it when it gets excited?
Well, usually I just
walk way
slap it around
after.
until it goes down.
You smack it around until it goes down?
Yeah, it usually works about half the time. Sometimes it's a little more happy. I don't understand.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What do you mean by it like works?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
what?
Do you not aren't you like older than me?
How old are you?
That is a great question. I think I'm like 20.
Do
No,
you
no,
guys
wait.
know how old
Are
the
you
others
like an
are?
elf?
I
I
don't know
gotta
if
be
we've
like
ever
your age.
exchanged
'cause
our
I'm-
ages.
I just know you're ancient. That's it.
Yeah, no. If I'm old enough to be an alcoholic, I gotta be in my 30s.
Aren't you like an elf though too, or half elf?
Oh yeah, that is true. So
So you should be a
Age
little
line.
older. Mhm.
yeah, I guess it like
Like 30s would, 30s, 40s would be like your 20s or something like that, right?
oh shit, yeah.
My dude's in his 30s.
Yeah, but I guess if I'm a young elf, I guess I'm more susceptible to doing those things. So yeah, I'd say a good 35.
Are you an
Damn.
elf or a half elf?
I think I'm a half elf. I'm a half elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that works.
I like the idea of him still thinking that people are younger than him. You're like, yeah, you look like you're young, like older than me, right? Like, or you've got to be at least 50.
Yeah.
Kind of moment.
Yeah.
Why are you asking my age? What's that got
Well,
to do with it?
because usually you kind of figure that stuff. I guess you don't know. I had a painting to help me figure it out, and my father. So
Oh wait, hold on. Are
Hold
you
on.
saying like the thing that you did with the painting? What were you doing? Okay, what were you doing with the painting? Because I know like you were doing stuff with it.
stuff is a very. What do you mean stuff? I just liked the photo. I didn't do anything with it.
You didn't?
No.
But it excited you, right?
Yeah, of course. Just like anybody.
Okay.
And it gets and what's your race? Sergio,
Clash
what's your
Star.
character's huh?
Clash Star.
What's that?
Human,
Like a
but
human
spicy.
type of thing.
Ah, okay.
Human,
So
but
you're
spicy.
so you know about males and females, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well the cool thing is down there, the female do I
I'm
really
just
have to
kidding.
act this out?
Yes.
Do I really
Yes.
We can skip to it. We can skip through it. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
that's
sit
not
here
good
and.
role play.
Oh my god! Do you? Is
I'ma
this
do
something
this
you
real
are
quick.
so attached to? Okay, all right.
Alright. So your thing gets excited. Well, you
Uh-huh.
see, girls, the female version of the
I have
dress
to mute this.
is actually the inverse. You see, instead of it going
Uh-huh.
out, it grew inside. And you have to put your
It
version
grew
inside
inside.
theirs. And you go back and forth until a baby comes out.
What?
Except here's the thing though, the babies are inside the two little circular things underneath your excited thing.
Oh, like the little sack that I got in there.
Yep, babies are being held in there
Ah.
right now, and
Really?
you gotta put you see you know how have you ever heard of incubating like eggs like chickens do?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
inside the female version is an incubation chamber right there, waiting for
Is
your
that like
eggs for your
pre-built
babies to be
or
incubated.
are they like born like that or is like is it installed?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Is it installed?
I think it's similar. Was yours installed?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I just
then
kinda
theirs
born like
isn't
that.
installed either, probably.
Probably. Okay, that clears a lot of things up for me. So
Oh, you're
okay,
welcome.
so I guess that's what they were doing upstairs for an hour and a half. So
Yep.
a baby should be
May-
popping out soon, right?
Yeah, it's got about a 10% success rate, so maybe
Oh
not.
shit.
I
Okay.
think you're also skipping over the part where it takes 9 months for the baby to come out.
Oh well,
Oh, it
that's
takes
what
9
they-
months.
Ookiyo
Yeah,
pops up.
Well, that's what the incubation is. You've seen how chickens, it takes a couple 3 or 4 weeks. Your species children or babies take a little longer than that, about 9 times as long.
Is that when they grow in the tummy?
That's right. There, yeah, now
Okay.
you're getting it.
I
Now,
I know
can
I've
we?
heard about that.
Yeah, I really don't want to spend all session talking about this shit.
That's fine. I think I got the gist. I think I understand it now.
Oh, thank you. Now go run it back to Elliot and see if he confirms.
What's
Elliot
Samantha
has
doing?
been
examination.
long gone.
What's Samantha doing during all this?
She is like washing dishes with a force not necessary. She is like scrubbing the like lacquer off the surface of some of the plates, like just like going circle over circle with steel wool on a ceramic item. Like it's
Oh damn.
she's just like stressed out and like trying not to eavesdrop, but also panicking. She just doesn't know what to do.
Oh,
But-
and one last thing, Deo.
Uh-huh.
You do have to go back in and out of the incubator in order for your baby to come out. I don't know. It's kind of busted, but it's whatever.
He's still figuring this one out for himself.
All right. We should probably head to the keep, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sound good to
Anyone
me.
else want to chime in? Does anyone else got to say something?
Any other tips? What is this? What is this called? Is this called sex? This is sex, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's
Okay.
called? My family calls it the get out of the room.
35 years old.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
All
Ah,
right.
learned a lot today.
All right. Where are you guys headed to?
Keep.
I guess the key.
Keep. Alrighty. You make your way over to the far side of town. Oh god, where's my map? I need to have my Oathcar
We
map.
need to
up.
say bye to them at least before we leave.
I don't know if they're
Yes,
around
you guys hold
anymore.
over.
We'll say bye to Samantha at least. Bye, Samantha.
Oh.
Thank you for breakfast.
You are so welcome. She just kind of keeps scrubbing the same dish and doesn't look at you.
I appreciate the hospitality. We'll see you around. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, well,
we'll
if
be
I don't
back.
see you again soon, yes, you should come by whenever you get the chance.
Thank
Mhm.
you, Samantha.
Noted.
You were so lovely.
Mhm.
You are too sweet. Now, drive safe. If you guys are going somewhere else, just give us a call.
I don't know how to drive.
I don't think Sending Stones reach that far, but I get the
Did
idea.
Elliot not teach you? He told me that you spent a lot of time in the driver's seat.
No, I don't think we're driving back.
Oh, well,
Unfortunately,
safe travels
we're-
regardless.
Thanks, Samantha.
Why, thank you.
You guys head out to the front porch where Sanbrynn, Marjorie, and Ruby have been sitting. I don't know. Are they in like
Smoking.
silence? Is it? Oh,
I've been
smoking.
Yeah.
Marjorie has like the majority of each thing that you roll. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is smoked by Marjorie and her tiny little lungs. She is like
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
puffing.
Marjorie, are you okay?
She's an addict now.
I'm actually better than I have been in a long time. And she's like red in the eyes, and like the dew smell is so strong, especially in this little enclosed porch area. But she looks blissed out. She looks great.
Oh yeah.
You don't know that she smoked. Oh no, she has smoked with you guys before.
That was her first time
Yeah,
ever.
Oh yeah. So this is only the second. But yeah, you guys have a. Is there anything you wanted to talk to Ruby and Marjorie about before the rest of the group comes out?
Nope. Nope. We are just trying to not listen.
Yeah, sounds good. Ruby is staring off into like middle distance, like 1,000-yard stare, but she relights fine and she's good to go. But you guys make your way out onto the porch, and both Ruby and Marjorie kind of jump at the sound, but realize that they're thankfully the conversation is over. And Marjorie kind of pipes up. She says, "Oh, heading out already?"
Yep.
You.
Wait, where are we
What are you
going?
doing out here?
Try not to listen to you.
What? What did I
You-
do?
I had to
Nothing,
help. I had to help my
apparently.
friend. I had to help my friend Deo. Hey,
Yeah, he
leave him
taught me a
alone.
lot.
Marjorie and
Okay.
Ruby just kind of
Well,
groan.
Sanbrynn, if you know what's going on, you can help. Never mind.
Hey, Ruby. Or I mean, Marjorie.
yeah.
Whatever happened to that, the skin of that monster we brought you?
Oh,
Like its hide.
the hide. You'd have to check at the keep.
What were you guys? Hold on, time out. What were you planning on doing with the hide, Vartan, or did you just give it to them for whatever reason?
No, I want it back.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, she says, "I'm sorry, I didn't keep tabs on it before I took my day off." So,
That's
but it should
alright.
still be there.
Okay.
But yeah, Ruby and Marjorie wave to you guys as you head out. They head back inside to hopefully make things less awkward with their parents. But the rest of you guys make your way over to the westernmost part of town. You see Adarl's marble walls rise up in the street, and the guards that now know you by face and by group are happy to let you in. The drawbridge kind of closes for you, or I guess opens, lays across the small gap between the keep and the road, and you safely walk your way in. You see Jack is taking a coffee or some kind of beverage break. It's quite chilly this morning in comparison to the previous days. Just a reminder that like winter is going to be. I don't want to say winter is coming because that's the like Game of Thrones copyright or whatever. But anyways, it's getting close to the end of
Winter is
the warm days.
before us.
And he's just enjoying a warm drink with another member of the infantry. Who are you guys trying to talk to?
Say hi to Jack.
Jack
What's up,
sees you
Jack?
approach and gives a big wave with his Goliath hand and gestures to his little metal cup. He says, "Can I interest you in tea? I'm happy to see your travels have gone safely."
Hello, tea sounds good. You guys want tea?
Yeah, tea sounds good. Can you put some yeah, can you make it like good tea? I'll put some liquor in there. Yeah.
He looks offended. He's like, "This is good tea as is. You will drink and you will like."
I shall drink and I shall like.
Yes, sir. Okay. And he goes to prepare a bunch of cups for you guys. Even if you didn't say explicitly that you wanted it, he's putting a kettle on for everybody. So
That's the real one.
yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna boil a bunch of water. But you guys sit at a fairly crowded table, and the soldier kind of returns to his work with the rest of the crew. And Jack returns with the steaming kettle and a lot of mismatched tin cups, places one beneath all of you. and he pours you a very nice herbal tea. He says, "If you like, I can give you more. It's from my hometown.
What's your hometown?
It is far up north. I don't know that you have a name for it here, but it's in the woods. There is a clearing with a large wooden fortress. It's we just call it the open air keep, but I don't know what they call it here. It's just a small commune."
Huh.
Is there a bunch of vacant houses there?
Not that I'm familiar with. My family built the wall. It was just a clearing with a nice lake. So,
Ah, okay. Never mind. Just
are you
curious.
searching for unoccupied housing to purchase?
No, my father is a real estate. Well, he's into housing and whatnot, so, and he asked us to clear out a few homes, and he'd promised to give us some of them if we helped clear them and fix them, so I'm trying it, and we kind of don't know where it is. He gave us a general area, which
Well,
was kind of okay in directions, I guess.
I know the northern part of these woods quite well, but do you have any documentation, any property information that I mean, I can try to help locate it?
He did give me. He. Hold on, time out. My father did give me the papers, right? That's what he.
Yeah, he gave you a deed or a historical record of the deeds. So you haven't I mean, at least unless you want to make a special note of that and do spend like the next 10 minutes perusing it, you haven't really opened it yet.
No. Okay. All right. No. Yeah. My father gave me this. Maybe you will know more about it than I do.
He looks at the cover and kind of frowns and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't read Elvish.
I was gonna say I don't read.
I don't read, period. Waste of time."
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Should I just? Do you guys want me to spend the next few minutes reading it out to everyone?
I don't know if any of us can read it, so
I think you're the only one that can.
Well, I know. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Should I read it in my own time, or should I read it out to everybody?
Jack says, "If you are able to read it, I would love to hear. I could perhaps advise from a verbal description."
Okay. I guess I'll just start reading.
You see, he pulls a pen or a quill and paper out from beneath the table and begins sketching a very rough map of Ovkar way to the south, and kind of draws a wavy outline for what appears to be the woods. And he says, "Oh, all right. I've got my my notes, my visual notes."
You are so studious.
Not the
Ooh.
general for nothing, I suppose.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
you're a general.
Yeah, once upon a time.
That's lovely. Well, yeah, I'll write that down as well. Or is he handing it to us?
What? Oh no, he's just taking notes. But if you guys want paper and pens and like abilities to take notes, he can provide those for you. So you guys will just have to let me know that you want to make an intelligence check to take good notes, and then I'll up what you remember. But yeah, so basically, yeah, you can just get to reading it. Give me a general. I'll let you choose. You can do history or straight intelligence.
My
I'll cast,
history's. Are you talking to me or everyone?
To Guntentog. He's the only one who could read it, right?
Yep,
Right.
that's right. All right, I'm gonna do history because that one is really good. +5. Yep.
Upon the first parse of it, you kind of have a. Oh, did I get the right one? Am I in the right chat? 13. Okay.
The
I gotta hear
dice
you
rolls,
twice.
right?
Yeah. 18. You are able to parse the majority of what this book entails. It's very wordy. It's very like, I don't know. I guess this is where I'm going to ask you guys to, as a group, kind of not take notes, but I'm going to verbally describe it, and remembering it is going to kind of be on you. It's a lot of information, and it's very dense. So, number one, you see the first ownership, the first property. It is called the Great Manor. You have heard stories of this one, Guntentog, for sure. When you were a little kid, it was where your family originally lived before coming to Mayale. It was the like family home. As far as you are aware, estranged aunt living there, but you've never met her or her children or anything like that. It's used to be kind of the pinnacle of luxury, but you assume that through the years and through less maintenance, it's fallen to the wayside. The next one is it's more industrial. You see kind of notes of imports and exports of steel and iron, or iron that is then transported to Mayale for different purposes. It is a mine in the side of a mountain towards the southernmost part of the woods. It's only about 40 miles from Mayale, but it is as close south as you can get. It is the southernmost property. And that's called the Cindercliff Mine. The next one up from the southernmost point. So the manor is, you don't know exactly where it is. It doesn't say in the text on that one because it was assumed that it was still occupied during this writing of the logs. But as you are aware, you don't know who is living there or if your aunt is still there. For the next one, that one is for sure no longer in function. The Cindercliff Mine no longer exports or imports any goods. The next one up from that, so the next southernmost is a garden. Your parents had a botanical garden with a lot of different species of plants. That is... Oh, Goose is scratching at the door. Sorry. Ooh. Need to go out? There, go. He's zooming. Okay. Anyways, it is a botanical garden. You'd never been, but you assume that it was pretty expansive. This one too has received no patronage in the last like 15 years. So you assume that it too is abandoned. There is a military outpost that has
Is there
since
a name
been...
for the botanical garden?
There is not a name. It is just called the botanical. Well, I guess you could call it the Great Botanical, because that's what the just title of the pages are. But it doesn't have like a specific name.
Okay.
The next one is a military fortress that has since been abandoned. They originally just owned the land, and the government of Mayale paid to have an outpost that they could hunt from and also train. So you know that there is a fortress out in the middle of the woods that is no longer used by the Mayale forces. And you know for a fact that the pigs that once were there have all but been eradicated from that area. The Hog Boys did a pretty good job of clearing that area out. And this was kind of their outpost. And that's the Ironclad Fortress. And then you have a few, let me see. There is a, not factory, I guess, but a processing facility that deals with silk. You know for a fact that it makes fabrics and that it is up until like the time that this book was stopped or was no longer edited, it was still exporting silk fabric from that outpost. That one is called the Silk Haven. And then up at the very north point of this kind of map that you're getting as Jack is taking down these furiously, is the there is an observatory. This one is still functional, but does not appear to have any patronage. It's not a profit generator. It's just a scientific location. As far as you know, it's still functioning. As far as the log goes, it is inhabited by a team of wizards and scientists that are working together to study the celestial bodies. So they're working in tandem. And that's called the Celestial Observatory. And then there is a castle that is on a cliffside. This is the only area that the woods touches the actual ocean. It is kind of a long stretch of a plateau that is very sheerly dropped off into the ocean. It's a pretty popular tourist spot. It's up very far north, not quite as north as the Celestial Observatory, but it is home to almost like a hotel, a resort of kinds. It's very cold, but it is beautiful in the wintertime when there's like snow on the trees and also on the cliffside. And there is a population of tame rocks that exists and roosts there. They don't
Rocks? Oh, like
rocks.
the birds?
Not
The birds, yeah, the giant
Okay.
birds. Sorry.
For a second, I'm like,
Gotta
tame,
Tame rock?
Hey,
Tame
rock?
Pet rocks. Yeah.
No, they're just they're not attacking people outright, and they nest peacefully in the cliffside in a hollowed out caverns that they've built for themselves.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's Moonstone Castle.
What a name.
But yeah, that is that, and you know that it's still likely functional, as it does still have some logs of patronage and people going to and from, as well as they are the one to most recently have paid their dues. The other ones had all cycles throughout the year. This one was pretty recently, about 10 years to date of when you guys are entering the fall season. So they had a lease that renewed every fall. So that is the 7 properties.
Wow.
Wait, 7? I thought there was only 6.
No, she
Did I
said
miss
seven.
one?
No, she
Great
said seven.
Manor. Oh, did I mix 2 of them together? Is the
Uh,
Silk Factory and Military Outpost not together?
No,
Those are
they're 2
separate.
different ones.
Separate.
Okay.
So these were all owned by Guntentog's family?
Yes,
Yep.
over the course of the years. Some of them
damn.
you do see are also owned, either co-owned or independently owned by the Faison family. So there is another family mentioned.
And that's
Have we heard that name
Great.
before?
Yeah, multiple
that's
times.
whatever Irene.
And Guntentog's mom's maiden name.
Yeah.
Faison.
Which one of these do we think is Irene's home?
Do we think
I don't
any of
know.
them are the Irene's home?
What I'm wondering is what
You
property
do think that.
Okay, my
wants
guess
us-
would be the castle then.
what I'm wondering is what spot my father wants to upkeep for himself and live there.
They're not the whole thing? Or
They're
it's
all
just one?
separate places.
Yeah, I know.
He's
You
gonna.
think he's gonna live in an iron mine?
Yeah.
I guess that's true, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Good luck. While she's gone, I'm gonna go get myself a juice or something. I'll be back. Oh, maybe some string
Yeah,
cheese.
you're right. It has to be the castle.
The only thing is, 10
It's
years
the only
ago,
one we know
how
is
old do we
coming
think
to Europe.
Irene was? Because it sounded like it was taken over. I don't know if that was 10 years ago, though.
Sounded like it was more than 10 years ago. It sounded like it was like, I mean, Irene's an elf, so 50 years ago?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Quite a while
Like
ago.
in that ballpark, right? Yeah. That seems sensible.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know
hey,
if...
a lot of things can happen in 50 years. Maybe it's no longer, maybe it isn't a tourist attraction and she never got the memo because she's fucking stupid and out of the loop.
True.
The other thing is, I would think the Great Manor would make sense.
That's the only other.
Thought it was the
That's the
Great
only
But-
other one that makes sense to me.
But Hayley said that's the southernmost, which
No, the southernmost is
No.
the mine.
the mine's the southernmost.
Cindercliff Mine is the southernmost.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But the manor is to the south, which is why I think the castle is more likely because her thing is to the north. I think she said that much.
Okie dokie, I'm back.
Wait,
All right,
Hayley.
so you guys have that information. What?
Oh, sorry. The Cindercliff mines are the southernmost of all of the.
Of the seven locations?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just the.
Sorry, did I say
southernmost
something
part of the
different?
Woods. No.
Oh,
no,
I'm
no,
I'm sorry.
that's-
Southernmost, yeah, part of the woods. Like it's close to my alley by about 40 miles.
Right. Okay.
But is it the furthest south property?
Yes, yeah.
Also, yes.
Okay.
All the properties are located within the wood. I'm gonna make Jack's notes for you guys in a second that have his kind of scrawlings on it, and it'll I think make a little bit more sense.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Also,
So just give
Um,
me a few minutes to get that because I have not drawn that. I should have.
I'm gonna try
but-
and make a
Okay,
map of this
yeah.
world.
Also,
I get his
Yeah,
autograph
yeah.
on that.
yeah.
he will absolutely sign.
Let's go.
Also, I wanted to ask if I'm familiar with the fortress at all.
Yes, you absolutely would be.
Ooh.
Give me a history check with advantage.
History check.
Oh, Hayley, since we're
Hmm.
still early on into the session, are we doing I Know a Guy?
Oh,
Like,
yes,
just broadly, are we
did-
introducing that?
I would like to. Yes. I will probably explain it a little bit later.
Bruh. I don't know anything.
Oh, fuck. At least you got rid of the one. That was your drunken, like, forget everything about the war
Ooh.
moments. Those were in your early 20s, and you are not about to remember your early 20s.
I
So,
forgot you were in wars.
yeah, it's a
In
vet.
the military.
Yep.
You wouldn't guess it.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Rude.
That was
he's
very
doing a
rude.
stolen valor. Have we ever checked if he has his military identification? You have any badges or
I
anything?
do. I actually do. I think I used it. Didn't I show it to someone at some point?
No, you have documentation showing that you were a part
Let me
of.
see your papers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Why would I show you?
I want to see.
Wanna see?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm curious.
Why are you curious? Okay, I'll
Am I
show
not
you.
allowed to be curious?
I don't know. You're curious
Wow.
about a lot lately.
Sorry
Is
for
it illegal-
loving
is it
life and
illegal?
wanting to learn.
Is it illegal for a man to be curious?
I know.
Damn, they're really trying to smother your creativity.
They are. I'm used to it though. Been happening
What-
for years.
What creativity?
All of it. Like the
Ah.
sex thing and then this.
That's not creativity. That's just something you needed to learn.
I had an inquisitive mind, and
What
they're
does that
trying to
mean?
stop me from doing that.
Isn't that curiosity, not creativity?
Yeah, it is. I didn't say creativity. Someone else put those words in my mouth.
Well, you did just say them.
They stuffed it right in my mouth. It made me say it.
Ben, that talk must have made you flustered, huh?
What talk? What?
Yeah.
The
The sex talk. I just learned a whole new thing about life, man.
Oh, good for you.
That's a beautiful thing to hear, man.
It was beautiful to hear, and I'm so glad it came from Guntentog's mouth.
Came from a primary source.
It.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
You see Jack is like scribbling furiously on the little kind of napkin-sized paper he's pulled out of this random drawer. And he's doing a pretty decent job. It's not the most neat handwriting in the world, but it is legible. I'm gonna send it in a second, but basically he just has the directions kind of mapped out for you, as well as like maybe distance based on what you guys told him about what each property kind of functions as. So I still need to write them down physically, but he kind of finishes his tea and continues to work and leaves a water stain on the illustration, and as you guys
Yes,
quietly are
guidance,
chatting.
back.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I will roll with guidance then.
Vartan likes to do that.
Yeah. Silkhaven.
Are we currently in Ofkar or Mayale?
You are in Ofkar.
Okar.
That's what I thought. Just we returned.
Oh,
Yup.
car.
Ofkar.
Oh, my car.
Oh my car.
And I lied. Not all of them are within the woods entirely. And the resort, the fucking Moonstone Castle, are barely outside of it, but on the cliffside. So when you see that on the map, don't anything particular. It's just semantics.
I'm still confused about where the woods are, but
That's what I'm
assume
gonna
that
try
you're-
to show.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to make it obvious.
Did Hayley leave too?
No, I'm right here.
No,
She's
she's
gone.
just drawing.
I'm drawing it, and I'm doing a good job based on the roll because I rolled with guidance.
Yeah.
I'll be the
Um,
judge of that. No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
I know. Kinda hyping herself up.
This one.
Yeah, I'd kind of assumed that these places you were talking about were all over the island or continent we're on. But then when you said they're all like in the woods, I was like,
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
7 houses
where
or
are the
place or
woods?
shit.
So yeah, I don't have the woods marked on there. Basically, understanding that you guys had mainly lived in Mayale and hadn't really seen it, but now you'll have like a representation of it, so it'll be at least a little easier. Oh, that's not legible. Oh, Duck and Goose are going crazy. Yeah, hella zoomies. Okay, now I can send it.
Guntentog, your family owns all of that?
Yeah, well, he comes from old money, so.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't think I think he partially owns it. Now I think about it, but we'll see.
What did your family sell during the trade? Did they sell people?
What?
I don't know, and I don't ask. If they sold people, it's none of my business.
What the hell?
I'm just asking,
Business.
like, they got super rich, super quick to buy all this shit. They must have been
They
selling
could,
something.
or they could have found something. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe a village.
A village?
This file exceeds the size limit.
What?
Okay, well,
What did you say?
I guess you can just send it to our group chat.
How big is
Yeah.
the file?
I don't know. Why is it reading as 10?
Oh,
It's
you-
15
wait.
megabits?
Or did you
Damn.
do it
What
on
did
your
you do it on?
phone,
Why is
or?
it so chunky? Okay, let me do a JPEG. I usually
Yeah,
just do
take a
PNGs.
screenshot.
I use JPEG. JPEG.
Yeah,
my
JPEGs
favorite.
are smaller, but usually my PNGs don't
JPEG
exceed.
JPEGs are my favorite type of pegging. All the other ones kind of hurt the hurt in the asshole.
Yeah?
Okay.
Your little prep work, King.
Exactly. You
Okay.
gotta stretch. Work
So
yourself up
it's
to
in
it.
maps.
Warm up.
The woods are the green outlined area that he just kind of scribbled in.
This is what Jack did.
Don't care. Didn't
Yeah.
ask.
Where's
Okay.
his autograph?
Oh, I gotta do
Bro.
his. I'll do that and I'll resend it. I need
Yeah.
it.
That's a big adjustment.
I'm gonna
Hey,
sell it.
that's a pretty good map.
I'm putting that bitch straight on eBay.
The Cinder MILF mine.
Cinder MILF mine.
No.
So that's such a stretch. Cinder Cinder MILF off a cinder cliff is crazy.
Same word I would say.
Great minds.
There we go. Alrighty. So you have a general visual map of what's going on. But Jack kind of puts down the quill and he says, I'm sorry if it's not polished. I just
I love the signature.
It's fantastic.
I appreciate it. Just trying to help. But at least from here the easiest we didn't know the exact location of the manor, but I figured you would be able to find that one easiest. So if you were to go almost directly east and a little south from Ovkar through the woods, you should be able to find it somewhere in that vicinity.
Thank you.
It sounds like
This
the others
is a
are...
really good map, actually.
Well, it's just general. Remember, it's not to perfect scale. It's just a approximation.
Oh, okay, so the map sucks. I understand.
Well, all right.
Just take the compliment.
All right.
Well, is it a good
Anyway,
map or
thank
not?
you.
I'd like to know.
It's
Say what?
it's a decent map. It's gonna get you kind of in the general correct area. But you
That's all
guys,
we
if
need.
you're going to the woods by yourself, then you'll definitely need to get prepping for it. It's not a matter of like you guys can exist as you have been simply because you've always been near. It'll be more like the traveling through the desert train portion. So just keep that in mind. But otherwise, yeah, he pushes the drawing across to you with the signature still wet with ink, and he says, "I'm so sorry." And he starts stacking up the teacups as you guys finish them. He says, "I must return to my post, but it was lovely chatting with you, and I hope it is some help."
Appreciate you, Jack.
Yep. Thank
He
you.
gives you a little salute and disappears into the galley kitchen and just kind of dumps off the cups before putting his jacket back on and heading out from the relatively warm eating area to the yard. And you see another man comes in and washes his hands and his face from the other shift. But yeah, you guys are still in the keep. Is there other people that you guys want to talk to?
I want to go to the kitchen.
The kitchen.
We need to talk to whatever her name is.
Who?
Yeah, I think I've heard of her.
The lady that owns this place.
A Daryl?
Is it Adoro? I can't remember. It's been so long.
Yes, it's Adara.
Okay. Don't we need to talk to her?
I don't know. What are we talking to her about?
Like just telling her we're back.
Yeah, they wanted us back for something or other too. So
We don't need
That
all
might be
to go
good.
there. We don't all need to go there.
fuck is you gonna do?
We're gonna go to the kitchen.
I think he wants to check on the monster skin.
Again.
Oh right, yeah, the skin.
If you want to go talk to Darl, you can. If you want to go check in the kitchen, you can. Whoever's going where.
Wait, why do we need go in the kitchen for?
We just he wants
The-
to
No one
check
yeah.
on the skid.
in there.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I'll just go back to Darl after I get the skid.
Are you gonna make like skin rinds or something like that?
What's
Pork
that?
rinds.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the big plan
That's
is with the
racist.
skid.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
need
you
it.
could toast it for a quick dry snack. You know.
True.
You keep saying you need it. What do you need it for?
I'm gonna use my. I need it for my fabricate spell.
Mm, fancy.
Do you actually
Alright.
need a fabric for a fabricate spell?
Yes. It's not funny.
You're so right.
It's not feeling.
It's so funny.
Okay, let's go
Uh,
talk to Darl. What are we talking to her about?
Yeah. If you want to split up, yeah, you guys can. If not, then we'll just start with Darl. She is in her room. She is chatting quietly with what looks like a one of the members of her little soldier, or one of the soldiers from her little army here. And as you guys kind of knock or whatever, or just burst into the room, whatever you might do, she glances up at you and dismisses the younger soldier, and kind of pinches the bridge of her nose. But she says, "Up, come on in. I'm all finished here." And the soldier kind of walks by you, not making eye contact.
And I'm on the back.
He kind of flinches at it, but gives you a thankful smile. But Adara motions for you guys to sit in the various chairs around the room. Says, "What can I do for you?"
Hey, Noro.
Hi. How are you?
We're alive.
Just kind of drop some crazy.
No, I know. Did you mean to voice crack there?
I didn't voice crack, guys.
This is I'm glad that you made it back and forth safely. Is there anything I can do for you?
I don't know.
Hmm?
$2 million, I guess.
Wait, good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
If only. I mean, you're welcome to stay here free of charge as long as you need.
Thanks,
Oh, that's pretty
Adara.
nice.
I think we were just coming in to just check. You wanted
Oh.
us to, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, we're gearing up for the election, and I figured that if you guys had returned later tonight, then it would be a little more pressing. But since it's still early in the day, polls haven't opened yet, and
Oh,
we
nice.
should be all right for now. But I mean, if you'd like a ballot, you can take an
I think I'm like a legal
Is
citizen.
it? Yeah, I was
tourist-
gonna say.
a tourist's ballot. It's just a
Oh, a
way that
tourist
we-
ballot.
Crazy. You had anyone who pulls that vote?
What is a
they don't
tourism
get an actual
ballot do
say.
what?
We just like to track the. It's something we like to keep tabs on. It's a tradition.
I
So our
see.
votes don't count.
Not with any real weight, no. Unless you'd like to make your
No.
citizenship permanent, I can talk to Lada.
Well, does it mean we have to stay here pretty much permanently?
Well, I'm sure there are exceptions, but typically you can apply for dual citizenship. Mile and Ovkar.
I don't
No,
see
thanks.
that. That could be a good idea.
You're doing the other way.
Well, hey, I'm a musician. It's
Yeah,
a good
I'm
idea
trying to think.
to have
I think
to be able to
Sanbrynn
travel.
would likely have hers. It's not particularly difficult to get between Mayale and Ofkar. It's the other like cities on the continent that aren't really in conversation with Mayale and Ofkar. They're two of the few cities that have kind of stayed in contact.
Pretty sure
Esme,
that the way
what?
I had kind of thought of Sanbrynn's backstory is like she hasn't really left Mayale until now.
Oh,
Like
okay.
she's very much a local artist, you know?
Yeah. Okay, right on. If that's the case, that's fine. I just figured if she had toured before, she would need one.
If
So
touring only in Mayale.
yeah, okay, right on. That's fine. Esme Havali also is sometimes I don't know, not hostile to the idea of tourist dual citizenship or like having triple citizenship between the three, but they have a much more secretive process and they don't trade as often as two cities. So, but yeah, you can technically apply for dual citizenship just by going to and from Mayale and Novkar.
Good enough.
Cool.
Like Elliot has to have a permit to sell in Mayale.
Does he need citizenship for that? I guess
No.
that's more of a question for him. No.
No, he does not need citizenship, although you don't know if he necessarily.
Right.
But yeah.
Okie dokie.
But Adarl kind of pushes her papers off to the side and kind of procures from under her hand. You'd seen that she had confiscated some young. And she kind of grimaces and she says, "I have a feeling Ovkar's opinions on magic are going to be changing drastically in the next few election cycles, which is not something I'm necessarily thrilled about, but I'm not dreading. I don't think that magic is inherently bad. I just think that it's powerful, and obviously Cedric scared us all a little shitless with magic, so the people aren't exactly trusting, but I figured that this could be of more use to you than it is to my young soldiers that are in no need of more distraction than they already have." And she passes what looks like a kind of locked bangle across the table to you guys. She says, "I'll be honest, I have no idea what it does, but I figured that wherever you're heading, it can help." It, according to the witnesses I called in, it is magical in some regard, but they don't know what it does. So
Bengal.
Oh,
Where'd you get it
Bojangles?
from?
Can I try to do
she
like,
points
an
out the door.
Arcana check or something? Like try to discern its nature?
Yeah, absolutely.
what does pointing out the door mean when asked where she got it from?
The soldier that left her office.
Ah,
She
okay.
confiscated it off of him.
I want to
But
talk to him.
she kind of shrugs and she says he, for whatever reason, wouldn't tell me where he'd found it. He's going to be on the night shift for the next couple of nights while he thinks that over.
Roll the
Oh, you
13.
punished him?
No snitch.
As much as I can. I don't tend to
Hell
like to
yeah.
punish my younger soldiers.
Oh, he needs
You
punishment.
let me
Is
cast
this-
identify on it.
Mission?
Yeah.
What was that? Vartan?
That was Arcana. 13, you kind of get a read on it. It does seem directional in nature. The lock, though, kind of confuses you. You don't know how to put it on. As is, locked together, it's too small to go onto your wrist, sitting on the table there.
Mm-hmm.
What about my
I'm gonna
wrist?
cast identify on it.
Sure. Are you guys standing here for the...
Fuck it, let it
Uh,
bang in front of her. Let it bang.
She kind of crosses her arms and sets her elbows on her desk and waves her hand as if to say, "Go ahead." It's not.
Don't look at Darl.
She rolls
Yeah,
her
maybe
eyes. She
close your
says, "I'm
eyes
gonna
for this
have to
one."
get comfortable with it."
Wait, Darl, who's on the ballot?
She kind of grimaces and she says, "You've caught me. I haven't done my studying. I was going to go grab a ballot after.
You don't even know? Aren't they gonna work with you?
I have been a bit occupied these past couple of weeks, days.
That is
You have had shit going on, like getting thrown out a window and stuff like that.
And you know, Adarl is not particularly... That's not where her mind is most times. She is good at her job, but she is very much like a one-track kind of person. But she says, if you go to any the sheriff's station or the post office or anywhere like that, they'll have ballots ready for you, tourist ballots at least.
Okay.
But yeah, she slides it over to you, and you guys cast identify. Oh Jesus, I need my item references faster. Okay, Wait, that's not right. What the hell? Oh no, I think I deleted my description. I need to type it up again. Okay, give me a second to
bro.
type that. I don't know how I managed to do that.
No.
Weird. Damn, I have to type it all up again. That sucks. Okay. While I type that up, you guys are just kind of sitting in her office. I'll just tell you what it is, and then I'll type it up later. This is one of a set. It is not complete. There are 2 of these little bracelets, one with the lock and one with the key. They are magically linked to one another. While each member of the pair wears one, you can sense each other's emotional state and direction relative to as long as you
Aw.
are on the same plane of existence.
They're friendship bracelets.
Wait, I feel
and then-
really bad now.
Once per day as an action, one wearer can cast sending to the other wearer without expending a slot.
That's pretty neat. Hey, can I have those?
Who wants to
We
share
only
with
have
me?
one side.
You only have one of the 2.
Oh.
That's why I feel
That's
bad.
Sharing with.
Yeah.
Wait, so that means somebody else might be wearing it.
Or someone else
What if
has it in
somebody
a
puts it
drawer.
on? No, what if somebody puts it on and you can
Well, let's
communicate
have
with
somebody
that person?
always wear it
Jens,
forever and ever.
your identified does tell you attunement requirements, right? Or no?
Attunement.
Yeah, so
Why
it
is it getting
basically
complicated?
it requires attunement by 2 creatures who have agreed to share this information with one another.
Oh, they had to consent.
Yes. That's boring.
That's boring.
On that.
So even if somebody else right now is wearing it, we wouldn't be
yeah.
able to attune to it.
You wouldn't
What the
necessarily.
fuck? Wait, he was kind of cooking. That is boring.
He was cooking with the whole no consent thing. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh boy.
I know. God damn it.
Damn.
Why'd you have to make me say that, Goon? Ah.
Hey. It was a good idea, right?
I don't think it was.
No, but seriously, why? It's like it sounds like the power of friendship. You know, that sounds goofy.
Yeah,
It
it is
put
the
this
power of
on.
friendship.
You know, we got.
The dude hates the power of friendship.
I know.
Whatever.
Really.
We gotta do a friendship dance too. We gotta kiss on the lips or
I hope
something to make
so.
them work.
Ideally, yeah. I'd be
That'd
kind
be
of
awesome.
gas.
Okay, well, I'll keep this in my back pocket. Friendship bracelet.
Okay.
I kind of feel bad that this was taken from him, though.
Do you guys explain that to Adarl, or is it?
Yeah, maybe he
Yeah.
was friends with friendship bracelet
I
with
do.
somebody else.
His best friend.
I'm just gonna say what it is.
Okay. She kind of gets a slightly downcast look, and she says, "Oh, it's fairly innocuous then. I suppose unless we find the other one, it's not the most useful item. I thought I was making a big gesture. I apologize."
No, do you have the other one? I'll wear it with you.
She
said she
shakes her
doesn't
head
have
and
it.
she says, I don't know who has the other one, and I didn't think to ask the soldier, but I suppose if you were to find him and ask him, he might be willing to tell you. But
We can see if he knows, but I appreciate the gesture anyway.
she says it's quite stylish.
It's pretty
It
stylish.
is. It makes me look like I have a bracelet on. I don't know.
Wait, so you just decided you're gonna take it?
What,
You
do
can't
you
have
want
it.
it?
You
Gooch
can't have
needs
it.
the
No,
drip.
not really.
No, don't take it.
Yeah.
Dig
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm already wearing it now. So if you guys want to take it, you better pry it out of my cold dead arm.
Fuck.
At least keep me alive. You know, my arm could be dead. You know.
Yeah, we'll
What
chop
if
your
it's
arm off.
cursed?
Just say it.
You can
Say
grow
the
it back,
word.
right?
You're like
Um,
a little lizard.
I
That
don't
is
know.
how
I
elves
haven't,
work,
I have
right?
not tried, but I
You
don't
want to
want to
test it
give it a
out?
shot right now.
Oh.
What are
Not
you, not a
really.
Try it out
scientist? You don't want
now.
to try
Why
it right
not?
now?
Are,
A little
are you a
experiment.
scientist? Does your arm grow out back?
No,
No,
it
it doesn't.
doesn't.
I've already tried.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't think mine does either.
There's no way to know without trying.
What'd you do with the limb? Oh, wait.
Just realized.
Jesus.
Oh man. I'm in this.
Unless.
Anyway, should we try to catch up to that soldier? I'm curious if this is like a
Yeah.
friendly thing or like a
Um,
secretive spy thing. No.
Go run him down.
There's only one way to find out.
Where'd he
Zone of
go?
truth. I don't
You
Yeah,
guys
have
head
that.
out the hallway, and you see kind of idly kicking a stone down the hallway is the young guard. He's like
Oh,
holding
he
his
got
helmet in
chewed
his hand.
out. He's rethinking his whole career choice now. Hey, buddy.
For a second, he doesn't look up, but realizes that there's nobody else, and kind of glances back at you guys and points at himself.
Yeah, you.
Oh, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about something, big guy.
Oh,
Big guy.
all right. Is it Adara already? If you must, I'm already working nights. Is there much
What
more
are
I
you
can?
No, we're not gonna
Oh,
punish you. We don't punish like her.
Oh,
I don't think we do, at least.
who
We
are
punish
you
in a
exactly?
different way.
It's like we don't
I'm
even, we're not even
sorry.
like your bosses, bro. We're just like VIPs.
Yeah.
I see.
We're the cool kids.
Most of you like really do just want to
Oh,
talk to you
no.
about this.
Oh, all right. What can
Where'd
I?
you Where'd you get the, like
Flex
the
it on
little
him, Goot.
bracelet? Yeah, check this shit out. Guntentog.
He kind
Yeah.
of like sighs and goes a little red, and he says, "I know I'm not supposed to have it. It's not. It's for my mom."
How is it from your mom? Because we know what it is. It's like you can talk to each other and know where you are, and friendship bracelet
Yeah.
type beat.
Yeah,
What's
my
your mom's name?
Cynthia.
Oh,
I
wait, do you
insight
have,
check him.
wait, do you have one as well?
You can insight check him. Yes. He
For-
says, "No, that's mine. My
But your
mom's
mom's
is
got the
with my
other.
mom."
Right. 24.
For insight,
Yeah.
he is lying. Shit.
19. Is his mom's real name Cynthia? Yes or no?
His mom's real name is not Cynthia.
You lied about both things.
He's a liar
Crazy.
and a bad son.
What's your name, big dog?
He says, Caleb, and
You
holds out his
liar.
hand.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, that's my name.
Just like Cynthia's your mom's name, huh?
Huh? I'm sorry. I don't love being questioned by you all. I think I'm going to go get some rest before I need to work 4 nights in a row.
Sure. Yeah, we'll follow
I
you
think
to
you
your
should,
bed.
yeah.
To my bed?
Yep.
Make an intimidation check for me, please.
I'm not even trying to intimidate him. I'm just saying we're going to.
That's
Be like
so
a fact-
threatening, and
a
I
fact of life.
know.
Hey, that's his business if he gets threatened, but we shouldn't have to try to intimidate.
Yeah.
6.
Very true.
Yikes.
He kind of
Either
like
way, I'm following him.
But whether or
Right,
not he's scared doesn't really change anything. We're gonna follow him. So
Yeah.
he like does the thing where he turns around and starts walking, and you all like take the exact same number of steps, like Luke
Yeah.
style behind him. And he turns, stops. You guys all stop, pile up on each other.
we're heading.
But
Lead the
you
way,
guys
boss
eventually
man.
make your way. What?
I said, lead the way, boss man. Let's go.
He kind of like rubs the back of his neck and rolls his eyes and tries to like look at anybody who will see what you guys are doing, but most people are kind of just watching an amused expression. So the council members are sitting having a morning or like late morning tea and discussing things, and you see Igneous kind of cock an eyebrow at you and like, what What's
Don't
happening?
worry about it.
He put what on his eyebrow?
Yeah.
Raised an eyebrow.
Oh.
Raised an eyebrow. But yeah, you guys follow him back all the way to the quarters, the soldiers' quarters in the back. He has a little cot to himself, and he kind of like glances plaintively at you guys, and then like opens the door and like trudges in. He
I'll open that
Cram
open,
in
bud.
there.
he does not hold it open for you. But he like goes to take off his shirt and then realizes that like you're all still there, and he just kind of gets in bed with his shoes, like shirt and pants on.
We're
Is
serious
everything
about
on?
this big
Inside
guy.
of his bed.
We can wait till you wake up. But we'll be here the whole way.
He like kind of buries his face in the thin blanket that they have and like lets out a muffled like sigh of exasperation.
It'll make this a lot easier if you don't lie to us.
Everyone, anyone.
Lie
We're
to
very
you?
persistent and annoying.
You see his eyes widen and he says, What do you want?
The truth?
Good answer. Good answer.
It's not my mother's, it's just a friend of mine's.
Who's the friend?
What's the relationship?
You wouldn't know him, he goes to another city.
Oh my god. No shot.
Is your
Goes
friend
to
your
another city.
boss?
My
Are
goodness.
you
He's not my boss. I'm not like a spy.
Inside check.
Why would you say that?
I say.
Yeah.
That sounds like something
Yeah, you can make
I would say.
you
Word you
can
came up
make an
with on your
insight
own.
check.
I know everything.
Yeah, you do.
Oh gosh.
Is anyone else making insight checks?
Yeah.
Hi,
I will.
Ducky.
Yeah.
You got your
One can
foot
beat
on
by
my foot.
16.
Oh,
Yup, they
fuck
can.
off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
Sergio's rolling
Wow.
crazy
Let's
style
go.
today.
Your
Yeah.
insight
Huh?
is 9?
Holy
That's
Yeah.
shit.
huge.
We have 9 on insight?
Yeah, it's
I do.
fucking insane.
Jeez.
You are a freak.
Ugh.
And
Uh,
he doesn't know what sex is.
You, Deo, almost like a predator that can kind of
Yeah.
feel the pulse
What did he say?
from a distance of a
Uh-huh.
small
On
animal.
camera?
Huh?
She called me a predator.
She called you a predator. I'm saying she's right.
Oh
what
my
was
gosh.
What was the exact quote on consent you had? If we could play that.
No, Guntentog put those words in my mouth.
You can't blame Guntentog for everything. You watch, like, you were able to hone in on the pulse in his neck, like, quickening. And you can see, like, a red blush creep over past his neck and onto, like, the side, splotchy. And you see, like, beads of sweat break out on his brow. He says, it's nobody. It's just this girl I met.
Yeah? What's her name?
And he bites the fuck out of his lip. Like, he is, like, chewing on this thing. And he... Look, you can't judge me. I went to visit my dad in the prison, and she was really hot. Her name's
Oh, it's
Irene.
fucking Irene.
Oh,
I
We
knew it.
should kill you right now, big
We should
guy.
tell you right now.
I don't.
how'd
Why
she
would
do
you
I'm
kill
gonna punch him in the
me?
face.
Hey,
I'm gonna punch him in
you
the
guys are all
face.
saying this is like a bad thing. This is a
Yeah,
good
punch
thing.
him in the face.
We have a
You
prisoner
guys
now.
take turns punching him, and the soldiers that are sleeping in the cots next to you guys and have been begrudgingly ignoring this start going, hey,
There's other people in here.
hey, yes, there's other people
Oh, I
in
didn't know
here.
that. I'm
It's
not
a
gonna
communal
punch him.
border. You guys all
Security.
pull your punches as
That's
people
awesome.
start to like get out of their cots and like look at you.
You guys are actually serious. You actually are punching him.
I am
I
100%
wasn't.
punching
Sanbrynn
him.
is.
Okay,
Sanbrynn.
give me an attack roll.
Yes. Okay.
Is anybody trying to stop Sanbrynn, or are they just kind of like, oh shit?
No, this guy deserves
All
one
right,
good
I'll try to
clown.
stop
Well-
it, and I have to.
Well, you know, Irene could be
What about
lying to
golf
this
with that?
dude too.
I'm doing
You
an
don't know.
unarmed strike.
Yes.
No claws.
No. No claws.
I'm basically just like slapping him across the face with a mitten, you know?
I'll step in
That's
the way
awesome.
of
That
that.
probably feels awesome.
Probably feels awesome.
Hey, Sanbrynn, stop for a second. Do you know who Irene is? Like, actually?
We all know who Irene is.
Yeah.
No, not us. I'm talking
He's
to
talking
you,
to the soldier,
to him.
yeah.
Oh, to this guy?
Are you
Yeah, because
Well,
he.
I know that
Because
she's like
if they're to. Go ahead.
crazy and like everybody doesn't like her, but she's like actually like super nice when you like talk to her. She just like made some
You
mistakes.
got
No,
played
she's
like
not.
a fiddle, dude.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. She's
She's
manipulative.
lying to
A
you, bro.
15
Yeah,
or a,
yeah, no,
a
you're
6 does
smacking.
not hit.
I know
It's a
you're smacking
10.
this dude up,
Yeah,
and
a
he doesn't
10, a 10
know
does not
why
hit.
you're smacking him up. He just thinks she's like
Oh.
hated.
At the last second, he kind of like throws his arms up and ducks underneath Sanbrynn's like wild punch, and he says, I didn't think that she was."
She has don't
You
worry
know
about
why
the,
she's in prison.
Don't worry about the cat lady. She has a bad history of Sanbrynn trying to like kill her. Not Sanbrynn, of Irene trying to kill her. So
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. She's like
I don't
a
think you
bad.
do get it.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
mean,
you
I'm
get
like
it.
know why she's in
learning.
That's
prison.
why we're in this situation in the first place.
she is like a terrorist, and
He like wipes his face with the back of his hand, and he's like, What do you want me to say now, huh?"
How did you get it
well.
from her?
yeah.
She gave it to me through the bars.
But how did she get it in there? It's like a
Yeah, I guess we didn't check her well enough.
You know she's laying a seed to later grow to like kill everybody, right? And you're the flower pot.
Oh,
All right,
The
don't worry
flower
about all
pot.
that. It's
Well,
all right,
she's
it's
not
all right.
like. It's not like it does anything. It just lets her know where I'm at.
Okay, then
Does it?
talk to her with it.
Why would you want to let
Well-
a
Yeah,
psychopath know where
does she
you
tell
are
you to
at all
do
times?
things?
Well, she said she couldn't check in on it because it was just a gift. It doesn't really do it because she's
And you
in
believe
jail.
her like a
To be fair,
chum?
wait. She is in magic prison. How could she check it?
Yeah, how does she know where you are if she's in magic prison? Then?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about this magic stuff. It was a nice gift from a girl.
This
I
is what
thought
happens
was,
when you make magic illegal. People are ignorant and then they're just fucking dumb.
Hey, man,
is
same thing
true.
with guns. Right,
What are
guys?
those?
All the soldiers kind of roll over.
Am I right, guys?
Right? But this guy looks like completely whipped. Like he is just
Listen,
his brow
fine.
is furrowed.
It doesn't
He's
seem
like,
that bad. It's worrisome that Irene is doing stuff like that. Listen, I'll tell you a secret, buddy. She is crazy hot. Don't worry.
Is that
We
a
all know.
secret?
I don't know if it's much of a secret to him.
No, it's not
I
a
think
secret.
that's the
Hey.
issue with him.
I'm
He,
telling
like,
you, the secret
turns
is
so
that I fully
red.
understand.
Yeah, I understand you want to get it. I get it.
So what did you
Get it.
feel while you had it on?
No, don't ask him that. Oh, that what you were about to
I
ask
mean-
me. Okay, never mind.
In your no square area.
Well, no.
Leo's doing field research.
I gotta know.
That's not what we're
I gotta
asking.
know. He kind of like shrugs. He says, "It just felt like wearing a bracelet." She told me to like think really hard about like connecting to her, but like I don't know. She like asked me to picture like a costume, so I don't know.
Oh, what?
I think
picture
it's like
what?
a thing of
Picture a
hers,
what?
like a
What
costume.
you cut out.
Like
A
she,
costume?
huh?
Cosplay.
Yeah, a costume.
Oh,
Like
Like a
with
costume.
big old, like a big old antlers and like fur.
Oh
stuff.
no!
You fucking
Such
idiot.
an
I knew it.
idiot.
Oh,
Can I
If I
please
start-
hit him again?
I don't
Can I hit
start-
him again? Can I hit him
yeah,
again?
you can make another attack.
If I start growing horns out of my head and a tail and wings, you think I'm dressing up?
That one definitely hits, and you watch like in real time as Sam double knuckle punches his eyes, and they start to immediately swell. He's like, "Oh, ow,
Start
fuck,
picturing it now, bitch.
oh my god,
Oh,
ow."
geez.
These soldiers are
Okay.
gonna
I think
protect
you broke my
buddy
nose.
in a second.
Maybe we should
Ow.
take Sanbrynn out of here.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. And the soldiers at this
Alright.
point have started to like kind of body they're punching this guy.
Body
They're
who?
not like actively body blocking, like trying to get in between you and the guy lying in the cot.
Sanbrynn, let him go.
I still had
He's
more
gonna get
questions
you all
for him.
killed. He's gonna get you all killed.
Sanbrynn, alright.
How?
Well,
Have
He's
you
actually a
well,
liability.
since you
so
did
dumb.
that,
Holy shit.
have you had any tattoos appear or any weird dreams?
I mean, I had like one freaky dream, but I assume it's like a thing.
Bet
And
you
it's like,
did.
well, no, it was. I mean, nothing
freaky.
happened, and I don't have any tattoos. You said I don't got any tattoos.
Are you sure?
I guess I haven't really like checked. Like,
Strip
what am I?
naked right now.
Yeah, take your clothes off.
Make an intimidation
way.
check.
Can
Intimidation.
I help him with that?
Yes, or persuasion, I
Oh,
guess,
yeah.
if you want to try. But
Yeah, can we give
persuasion's gonna be
advantage
Let me
at
seduce him.
persuasion will be at disadvantage,
Can I
Oh,
Keep her
help?
onto
what?
her,
Can I
But
help?
intimidation-
which if you
Yeah.
help will be a flat roll.
Okay, let me get my
But
persuasion.
you can do
going.
intimidation at advantage.
Exactly.
I have +6 and I guess.
Scare him shitless.
Okay.
Ah!
Good thing I got advantage.
Bro, are you serious?
Oh my God. Wow.
Use it all up on the insight 20.
No.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's he kind of like
Just laughs in your
Ew.
fucking face, bro. He's like,
No.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
well, for me.
no. I
Okay.
don't know you, and you've been nothing but mean to me.
What time is it right now?
Well, yeah, because you're a spy hiding a tattoo for the enemy.
Save everyone's lives, and I guess you're just
even
dumb.
if
so
even if you don't know you're a spy, you're technically a spy
No,
right
like-
now.
true.
Yeah.
You know what the penalty is for treason?
Hmm.
Either, but it's probably death.
Is it
Like,
like,
it's not
really,
looking around
is it
it
like
like
really late right now?
They
It's
brand
not
you,
really late.
they
It's
cut
like
off your
noon.
hands.
It's like lunchtime.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go just right back to what's her face?
A Darl.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Darl's keep.
I'm just gonna go rat him out.
You stomped down in the
You're right
hallway to narc.
That's a great idea.
But
Basically,
yeah, so
like
he's
he
still sitting in
is
bed.
actually so dumb. He's a liability.
but
for the
hold on,
rest of
but
He
everyone.
is a liability.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, dude, we could set up a trap as well, maybe.
Darl can help us with that. I'll go with Sanbrynn.
A trap for what? What? What are we trapping?
Well,
For
Irene.
for Irene, yeah. Actually, maybe.
I don't.
I also would love to just throw him in the same cell as her. I think that'd be really funny.
No, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
he wants.
That
I
is
know,
what he
bro.
wants.
Yeah, but that's not what she wants.
That's true.
That's fucked up.
So what are you guys doing? Sorry, we split up a
I
little
don't know.
bit.
We're making. Yeah. If
What are you guys trying to get out of him now? He won't take off his clothes.
See
What?
your
arm
Who
or
just-
your
who
shoulder?
just- Wait, hold on. Who brought that up? What?
Jens and I
Can I see
are
your
off
graph?
to go talk to Adarl, so y'all take care
Yeah.
of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Can I try to
Alright.
convince the other soldiers
That's good.
about the bad thing he did?
Yeah,
talk to
sure.
them
Go ahead and
like
make
a-
a
like a-
persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, he should be
Well-
totally be able to talk like a soldier to them.
Yeah,
Take
that's
her
maybe
in.
why.
With advantage?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Unless you'd rather use intimidation to like or deception. I don't know what you're kind of going
Oh,
for.
I'm not going for
vibe-wise.
deception. I'm trying to convince them to
I think-
help us get him to
I
do
think
the right
persuasion's
thing.
right for that then.
Yeah, persuade.
Persuasion? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But if you're trying to scare them into it, then that can be read as
I
intimidation.
probably wasn't really trying to scare them into it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
man,
They kind of
persuade.
look at you and look at each other and kind of scoff and then turn back to their naps or their rest for the coming evening.
And fired.
Well, at least they moved out of the way.
Yeah. They don't seem to be too interested in this anymore.
I'm gonna tell them
but
we're giving you one last chance before we just go tell Adarl.
Surely you know we're like personal friends with Darl. You must have noticed that.
Notice what?
That we're like personal friends with Darl, and that we will just get our way. It would.
Yeah, I just it's like day 3 on the job. I don't know. I don't know the
Dude, you're
dynamics
already
around.
fucking
Just
up
tell
this
us whether
bad,
you got
dude.
a tattoo or not. That's all we want to know.
No, I don't have a tattoo that I know
Did you
of.
check?
Not
Find
yet.
out.
That's
Oh,
why we're asking you to strip naked. It's for your own
He-
safety.
says, can you turn around at least? God.
Oh,
I
fine.
turn
We need
around.
to
Who's
see.
gonna check your bag
I
Turn
for
turn
you?
around and then I put my head
I will tell
180
you when you can. Oh my
Okay,
God.
fine. I'm
Are
turning
you gonna run
around.
away if we turn around?
You turn around and
Ain't in the
slowly as
military
like you
anyway.
just like incrementally like turn as he's taking off his shirt.
Taking
But
peeks.
you hear rustling, and he strips off his shirt, and from what you can see, nothing on the chest, torso, arms, neck. And then he puts the shirt back on, takes off the socks, the pants, and refuses to take off the boxers, but peers down into them. And he says, "Are you happy?
contact?
I'm clear."
Okay, good. That's good to know. That's really
Yeah,
good
I'm
to
actually
know.
very
Dash.
glad that you don't have any tattoos.
You're
What would
not
it mean,
in as much.
anyways?
Oh,
I
just
mean,
like
you're gonna
a
die in 2
ranger and
days.
stuff like that.
What the
I
hell?
don't think it was that big a deal.
That's
Yeah,
why
I mean-
we needed to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're safe.
The others, safe?
Yeah, you're safe.
Ish.
Ish.
It sounds like I'm not. I just thought I got a bracelet, a girl, and
Well,
now
As long as you
Well,
don't
You
have
Wait
got
a
a
any more
bracelet from the most
dreams.
evil girl in the world.
As long
Yeah.
as you
Well,
don't have any
I
weird
didn't
dreams and don't
get
get any
that
tattoos,
impression.
you should be fine.
You should be fine. Because then, as long as you're just like having dumb conversations with a hot psycho, it's normal.
Yeah, did she say anything
The
that
moment you
seemed
start,
like
like,
out of the
getting-
ordinary?
Approached by deities and they're trying to kill you or seduce you to the dark side or whatever, then things are getting a little hairy.
Have we asked
Anybody
them-
who's still talking to Caleb, make me an insight check, please.
I would love
I
to.
would love
Jens and
Nothing more.
Sanbrynn, you guys make your way to the office, unless Jens decided not to join. But you guys make your way to your
Rolling so bad.
office, and
Okay.
Darl kind of looks
Actually,
surprised
wait.
that you're back in there.
Hi, Darl.
There's only 3 of us talking to him still?
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, I suck ass.
So we had a bit of a conversation with your rookie here, Caleb.
Mm.
And
That's even his real name.
if that is his real name. That's true. He was lying a lot in that conversation. Kept trying to make up reasons for where he got that bracelet from. Eventually, we got the truth out of him. He got it from Irene.
You see her face like pale, and she grimaces.
True.
She says, how is that possible? She's still contained, is she not?
As far as we know,
Through the
for sure.
bars.
We haven't looked into that yet. We came straight to you. But like, he just does not seem to understand how badly he's fucked up.
She nods and she says, is his service compromised by what you've learned?
He's down bad.
I'll release him immediately.
Right.
Should he be kept in Lotta's custody?
Yes.
Probably.
It's
Yeah.
She nods kind of
the enemy.
grimly, and she says,
if for any other reason, maybe just because Irene has like incepted the idea of Amon into him, he's been prompted by her to focus and meditate on the image of him, and that can't lead anywhere good.
She furrows her brow and nods. She's, I'll have him released as soon as you're done with him. Just bring him back to my office and we'll have a chat.
All right.
Nice.
But yeah, so the rest of you guys kind of continue to talk with Caleb, and is there anything else you guys want to ask?
It's clear he's telling the truth about everything, so I guess I'm not pressed about anything. So
As you
Phil?
kind of finish up the conversation, Sanbrynn and Jens back in, and you see like a sweaty, nervous Caleb just kind of chilling there.
Oh, so Caleb, how long have you had this bracelet for?
He kind of like scratches the back of his neck. He's like, like a day and a half, maybe.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I got it like yesterday early morning.
Okay. And why were you? Wait, why were you in there again?
Why were you there? What were
My
you doing yet again?
stepdad's. My stepdad. I had to bail him out. He's a drunk. He got
Okay.
Yeah,
Amen to
it-
that.
well.
Drunk. While you're there bailing out your drunk stepdad, you got access to like the most secure prison cell in the city.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll admit I saw her and I went past the
Wait.
my
so,
dad was being such a dick and I needed a quiet place to sit and I was already in the hall. The door was open. So
The door was
I have
open.
another question.
The
well,
door
yeah,
was-
I needed to get away from him because just
So wait, was Irene behind bars or not?
yeah, it was just there's a door in between like the cells and like the regular holding cell.
True.
I see. You went exploring in a prison.
So
Yeah.
you went to like the maximum security wing and said, "Oh, she's
Well-
kind of bad."
Yeah.
And you never thought to yourself that she's in there for a reason?
Of course I did, but I just
She was like really bad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I told you I'm not proud of it. I just thought that she might change a little bit.
I can fix it, right?
That's what they all think.
Buddy, if anyone's gonna be fixing her, it's me. Okay, so
He kind of
you.
frowns
no.
and like furrows his brow. You can see that the red like flush has crept onto his face, and he looks a little upset and embarrassed.
Don't let him talk about your girl like that, man.
Whoa.
He
All
doesn't
right.
say anything.
So did you notice Irene wearing
She fucking hates
another
me.
one like this? Did she have it or you didn't see it?
I didn't see it. But she said she had it.
Okay. Well,
Beast
did
chat.
Irene say anything to you that seemed kind of like suspicious at all? Or was she just like friendly, make out with me type of deal?
She didn't give you like a command or nothing. She just said, "Here you go. It's a nice little gift for you."
I know. Did she start speaking in
Well-
tongues? That's when you gotta worry. Like,
No.
and you got like charmed or some shit.
Well, we just talked for a while.
Okay.
Talked about my dad and my stepdad, and her mom was kind of crazy, so I don't know. She just said that
Oh.
she had this extra band and she hadn't used it since she, I don't know, gave it to her mom. And so she just was waiting to, I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it was
I
convincing
see.
at the time, but looking back, I feel a little stupid.
Yeah, you're upset and you needed some comfort in somebody. I can understand.
Convincing. You haven't had the pleasure of talking with her when she's going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She tried
Yeah.
to blow up a school of kids. Did you know that?
What?
What? He kind of
I'm kidding.
swallows hard
she's,
and
she's pretty
ugh.
evil.
try to like help Cedric blow up City Hall in like the
Yeah.
town or whatever.
I
Which
guess
also
that's
includes a
something.
school of kids, so you know.
Yeah, you weren't lying.
Yeah, I guess part of me just thought she was getting some kind of rehab or like, I don't know.
Rehab.
She could. She
Mental health
could.
help.
You've tried to rehabilitate. She is like actively against it. She.
I know.
Yeah.
You try to turn a frog into a snake, it ain't gonna happen.
Well, that was so poetic.
It's wise. It really is.
Or a snake into a frog. I guess that's a better way to put it.
He kind of
You got less poetic now.
cocks his head and he says, all right,
Always be
so
talking shit.
what now?
You're probably losing your
Well,
job
you're
now.
still connected with her, so she still kind of trusts you. I think.
Odds are, if I had to level with you, brother, odds are you're probably losing your job. Adarl has like big beef with Irene, and is not gonna fuck with that.
You
And
might even go to
You
trial.
might be
for
spending some
treason.
nights like in jail.
Yeah, they might hang you, but let's not get there. Let's hope not.
He
You
kind of
cooperate.
just like you see tears welling up in the corners of his eyes.
Listen, you're
Oh,
literally.
it's okay. It's okay. It happens really fast. You won't feel anything.
Oh my god.
His
That's
jaw
really good at it, in which
drops.
case it actually happens very slow.
And at that
Um,
point, Jens and
Whoa.
Sanbrynn, you guys make your way back into the room.
Oh, I thought we were in there.
Oh, yeah, I guess
I
so.
thought they were in there too.
I'd already mentioned that.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. Yeah. Are you guys walking him back, or are you just like sitting there listening to everybody?
We've been commenting every now and then.
Yeah. Forgot. Oh,
Listen, he'll
hey.
be fine.
Ask him a couple of questions.
I want to tell him he'll be
No
fine.
Q-tip.
Yeah,
No
I
future.
will advocate for you to not.
Listen, you're
Go to
literally
prison.
just a guy. I get it. It's fine. You just have to like be cooperative and not be seduced by the devil.
Yeah.
But
Don't
recognize
fucking lie
that
to
you're
us,
not
dude.
spending, you're not going to spend much time in jail for like treason unless you are lying and are committing treason. You probably will spend some time there though because you are like severely compromised, and we don't know how Irene could do things with you. But
He kind of nods and hangs his head. Chewed out for a second time.
now, if like in your head you're thinking, man, these guys are idiots, and you're like severely treasonous, you'll get killed for sure.
Yeah.
Just like
just
if there's
say
like a
your,
lie there and you're actually like a bad dude, then yeah, we'll probably find that out. I would say.
just say your piece and you'll be okay if you're telling the truth. All right,
I
time
would
out. Did we
suggest
actually
telling the
find out
truth.
if he's telling the truth? Like always, was our insight good enough?
Oh no, not at all. We all blew ass at the last insight. We have no idea if he's telling
Oh,
the
I don't
truth.
even know what it was for.
Yeah.
is an insight to
Everything.
find out if he's telling the truth and whatnot?
No.
Not sure.
Oh well.
Hmm.
Okay.
He kind of like sighs and he says, "Well," and he looks at Sanbrynn and he ends and he says, "I'm assuming I'm gonna get fired."
Yep.
Well, I actually didn't mention your name, so just tell us everything you know, and we'll just like let you go.
She knows
I
exactly who it is.
already
What?
told.
I did mention your name.
No.
Got it.
Even if you didn't, she knows who he is. You talked to him already.
Scheme right now.
He shakes his head and he says, "I'm ready whenever, but can I go home and let my mom know I'm not probably coming back home?
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
can come with me if you need. I
Yeah.
don't need to."
If you have an
Let's go talk
escort,
to him.
yes.
You can make your
Yes.
case. Maybe we
With
can
an
like figure
escort,
out a nice
totally.
way to have this happen.
Yeah, with
Your
an
mom could
escort, we're
also visit
totally
you in
good with
jail.
making this an amicable process.
Okay, all
You
right.
can't go anywhere by yourself at this point now.
Fair.
Yeah, we're gonna need a dog collar on you.
The dog collar.
The blush
maybe not that
returns
far.
deeper and redder.
Unless you're into that.
No. He like buries his head in his hands and like lets out a choked sob.
Well,
um
however, we could do something with that bracelet. It's attuned to you, right? It is.
what's
know,
it what's
there-
attuned?
There might be some room for a little redemption on your part. I'll
Yeah?
have to talk it over with
The big thing is you
Agarl,
can't let her
but-
know that you know how bad she is, because you think she's fine.
Yeah, we could use that against her.
Mhm.
Exactly. We'll just say she's ugly.
If I'm
No,
honest,
if you
she's
say
like,
that on the the sending bracelet or whatever.
isn't
Have
she
you
like
put it
Calling
on yet?
bracelet.
Or are you just holding on to it? Tried putting
I thought he put it on and like
Put
meditated
it
on
on
and
already,
on.
but it's not attuned to me, so it's not like I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
be able
talking to
you-
him.
Oh yeah, here you
he's-
go.
Yeah, I've been wearing it. They made me take it off to
Okay.
confiscate it, obviously.
And nobody talked to you while you had it on?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
We
You
should,
said you
I
did
think
have
we
a
should
funky
have
dream?
him keep it on.
Why?
I mean, if we want to catch her in or trick her into anything, then yeah, that might be the best course of action. We
As long as
should
we
talk it
keep an
over
eye
with the
on it.
Darl first.
You talk it over with the doll.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys walk your way back down with Caleb kind of slogging along in the middle of you guys to Adarl's office, and Adarl has assumed a very like regal position at the window, like one leg up on the windowsill and like staring out over
I
the
would
keep.
not be playing around with that window anymore, bro.
And you can see that she has some fairly dark bags.
To the window,
get it up
to
with
the
the girl.
wall.
She kind of gets startled by you, and you see her hand
she
instinctively
falls
go
out the
out
window.
to brace herself
Oh,
against the window.
Don't fall.
Look out!
I'm not going to fall. And she kind of like brushes off her vest and shrugs,
Fell.
and she says, Caleb, I think you understand why you're here. Caleb goes, yeah.
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 You understand why I don't think you're qualified to work here, yes? Yeah. He says, in the future, I would hope that your choices reflect more so of what makes Okar great and less of what makes Okar look like simpering idiots. And she says, I'll take your weapons and your cot. You can fold them up and leave them.
Dang, we just killed him.
And then I just spoke with Lada. She will be escorting you to the sheriff's house if you would like to go directly there. But if you have something you need to, somebody you need to inform.
Darl, before we go full locking him up for good or whatever you're thinking here, is there maybe an opportunity for us to get Irene into something, like trick her into some? I don't know. Is this
Uh,
an opportunity
So
that
if
we
we
can
let him
take
just hang out with-
advantage of
Yeah.
us
There might be a way to take
in this
advantage of it for.
situation?
She kind of nods and puts her fingers to her lips, and she says, well, if you can come up with a plan for it, I'm sure Lada would be more than willing to cooperate with you, but I'm afraid he's in her hands now.
Of course.
I've done what I can. I would be willing, if he proves helpful and genuine, I would be happy to re-interview him higher, although it'll be a more strenuous process. And she kind of gives a pointed glance to Caleb.
Caleb, you got a chance again.
Caleb kind of sniffles and nods respectfully. She says, Lada will meet you all at the station in about an hour. You're free to... I would watch him while...
Right.
But he's free to inform who he needs of employment and potential imprisonment. That's all. She kind of looks disappointedly down at the roster of soldiers and strikes a name from it.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
You do.
You do hate to see it.
Listen, buddy, I know you're gonna come through for us and get your job back. Come on, let's go to your mom and then to jail.
He kind of nods and shuffles out, and he says, are you all gonna come into my mom's place? It's a little
Yeah.
small.
A small size don't matter.
I can wait
It's just
outside if that makes you feel better.
I'm little.
Oh, someone has to go in there with them.
Yeah, I would leave you alone for private conversation, but I think you were there like right then when we just got told.
I mean, I don't know that you'll all fit. Maybe one or two of you, but my place is you'll see, I guess. And up until now, you kind of not noticed. But Caleb's skin has a very slight shimmer of green. He's average height for a humanoid. He's like about 5'7" ish. But he has a slight greenish tint to his skin that you hadn't noticed before. But now, as you walk into the sun of the courtyard, are seeing kind of a in his skin.
I don't know what that means.
Green tint.
He says, yeah.
Like the Green Dragonborn?
He not like the Green Dragonborn. More of a sickly sheen. And you notice his ears are ever so slightly pointed, but in a much more ragged way than an elf's ears are pointed. And when he does rarely open his mouth to speak on the way over, you see pointed canines. You guys can make a nature check for me, yeah.
Dude, what
Sure.
is that called? I can't remember what that race is
The
called.
goblin.
We're about to find out.
Roll.
Nature.
Nature.
Dirty 20.
Filthy.
6.
Dirty 21.
Okay, fuck you, Robbie.
What up,
Dirty
ya?
21.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah, so
Four.
Ookiyo and Hunwut, from your more extensive experience with kind of people who stick to the outskirts of town, whether it be on the outskirts of or an outskirt of somewhere like my alley, these traits are consistent with goblin folk. He has a fairly kind of not feral look about him, but he definitely has a more sharp set of features. His hair is kind of slick and black and combed back into like a ponytail. He appears to be a portion goblinoid.
What?
Yeah, I'll fuck with
Porcian
He's a
goblin.
big goblin?
Yeah, he is not fully goblinoid, but he
So
some
pig
percentage.
fucked
I
a
mean,
goblin
everyone's can
and
go
he
some
came out?
goblin, but not full
Or
goblin.
the other
mode.
way
Huh?
around.
Yeah,
Did you say portion or like Porcian?
Porcian, right?
Portion, P-O-T,
Oh.
P-O-R-T-O.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought he was
Giant
half
chicken
pig.
plates or
No,
something.
I thought so
damn.
too.
like
That's really cool, though. I like the thought of that.
Yeah, for a second, it
I
did seem
think
like
we
for a
all
second
heard
his ass was a
Porcian.
mutt.
Yeah.
He was all sorts of things.
What?
No, no.
Yeah, no, I was
Don't-
picturing a
don't-
goblin
little
with like a
chimera.
pig snout.
That's what I was thinking.
Goblin with the pig.
That's kind of cute, though. I kind of like that.
Can he do that?
I don't mind. The stepdad is humanoid, but I guess I never said what the dad was. So yeah, you know what? Fuck it. He's got porcelain features. Well, a squash kind of nose and a
Nose
large
goblin.
tusks protruding from the bottom bottom lip.
That's so cute.
So was the pig fucking or did the pig get fucked?
I think we're about to find out.
What do you mean? They're both
Oh
fucking.
yeah, that's true, huh?
You realizing now, Jens, it kind of makes sense. He's a very stocky person, and he a lot of porcelain features that are less obvious, like the way that he walks, his limbs sort of broad and strong in a way that is not defined. He has more of a round quality to him, just in general. But he does lead, as much as you allow him to, lead the way to a tiny hut on the corner of the art district. He, even at his fairly average or shorter than average height, has to duck to get into the front door as he knocks in. A little chain kind of holds the door open slightly, and you see a large, luminous yellow eye with a peer out from the inside, and you hear, "Oh, Caleb, you brought friends!" And the door
so
closes,
sad.
and the chain rattles, and she says, "Are these your coworkers? Are you already making coworker friends? Oh, I'm so proud of you." And you see a incredibly short, maximum 3 foot, goblin woman, late
That's that
60s,
short, huh?
big curly black hair with streaked dark gray, and tied back with a yellow bandana. Wide set, little goblin woman with huge, fluffy shoulders on her little yellow and green dress, deep olive skin, snaggle teeth, and bright pink lipstick slapped across. But she says, "Oh my God,
Ooh,
you
hubba,
got
hubba.
coworkers! Oh, I'm so proud of you!" And she like reaches, bends down. He's like, "Ma, I fucked up. I gotta get my stuff. I gotta. There's not enough room for all of them. There's a lot of. Can just one of them come in?" And she says, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Just I'm sorry. You're not gonna be able to. It's like one or
Sanbrynn.
two of you maybe
Go in.
can come inside."
Oh.
"Oh yeah, you're my style." And she kind of like pinches your cheek as you walk by. And you see a very cozy, very small. Truly, the roof is no more than 5 feet off the ground. Hovel. It is just a little tiny kitchen with a tiny sofa bed. And you see in the corner, dug into a portion of this like adobe kind of style housing, is a much larger, more humanoid sized bed that you assume is Caleb's. And he like kind of walks over there as you guys stand with your shoulders brushing this. You stand comfortably enough. But whoever else goes in there, who is the other person?
I think Hunwut should do it.
Oh,
but
just
the other
Hunwut by himself?
Hunwut's already inside.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I'll go in, or Ookiyo or me should go in. Aren't we
No,
the
I'll
2
wait
other
outside.
shortest ones?
I don't want to squeeze in.
You're
Go in
going
with
in.
Hunwut.
Wings. Yeah, Hunwut's in already.
I'll go in.
There's
Hello.
like barely room for another if you want to. She says, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
Give me 1 second. I'll put on some. I have some cookies. I can warm them up really quick on my.
No, you don't have
griddle.
to.
So it's no fuss." And she like goes over and
Well,
she's
I will
like,
happily
"What? Okay,
partake.
now tell me about this fuck up you had, honey. Did he? He kind of says,
He didn't. It's not a big deal. He didn't know what he's doing, and we're here to make sure he doesn't get himself into more trouble than he already didn't know he was in.
make a persuasion check with advantage."
I guess you're not fully wrong. It's,
No, yeah. Why am I persuading? Oh, persuading.
With
Okay.
advantage, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You're persuading a somewhat worried mom that there's nothing to worry about.
So, Hayley, you're cutting out a little bit.
I didn't say
Real
there was
bad?
nothing to worry about.
Yeah, for a little bit it was kind of bad.
I just said that
Oh, shit.
he's trying. We're trying
But
to get
enough.
him out of trouble that he's already in. Persuasion +1.
Is it better now?
I think
I'm
so.
glad I have
We'll see.
advantage.
Okay.
Well, that didn't help very much.
Dang,
all my rolls have been like sub 10.
She kind of stops in the process of
except for
putting
that one.
cookies on the in a little warming tray, and turns around and wipes her hands on a rag, and she says, What did he do? You're making me a little nervous here."
Well,
The rest of you guys, go ahead
frankly-
and give me perception checks if you're standing outside to see if you could conversation. But what'd you say, Guntentog?
Well, quite frankly, it's not
God
what he did.
damn.
I think it's no, it is what he did, but he got persuaded by the wrong person, and it was kind of naivety because he is pretty young, so it makes sense. I'd probably fall into the same trap if I didn't know who I was talking to. You ever heard of the character Irene?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
sure.
the councilwoman, the one that went bonkers.
That's
Just
right.
absolutely crazy.
And did your son know about him?
She immediately gets like a motherly like on her face, and she says, "Did you go talk to that girl when you were in there looking for your dad?" And Caleb goes,
She got it in
"He's
one.
not my dad." And she goes,
Oh wait, what?
"What?"
Caleb, you gotta focus on the right thing here, brother.
They're kind of like getting into
Wait,
a
I want to
screaming
get into
match.
that now. Wait, why is he not his dad?
Caleb is rifling around in the trunk at the bottom and like slams it shut and like accidentally gets like a finger in there and fuck, Mom, just calm the fuck down, would you? Oh, Jesus.
Right
Come
now,
on,
buddy.
man.
This is not
I
the
know you're
time.
upset, and I know you're not in a good spot, but you really shouldn't curse at your mom, no matter how angry
As you guys are like talking and he kind of turns back towards you, you realize he has procured a sharp-edged shovel and is going to swing it wildly at Guntentog.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit.
What did I do?
I need to
truth.
roll an
I was-
attack.
I was sugarcoating it too.
I think he's trying
and
to
as he's doing
escape.
this, he says, "Mom, you gotta look the fuck away right now."
You think he's gonna take on all
Oh,
of
I
us?
know.
Wow.
I don't know what he's thinking.
Well,
He's-
right
he's
now it's just
absolutely
2 of
lost it.
us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
once
it's
he
fine.
gets out,
I'm just gonna
There's
entangle
no
him when I get
barrier.
my chance.
All right. It's a sneak attack on you. It's a 16 to hit.
Sneak attack.
My armor class is 12, so I'm definitely taking a hit.
Ooh,
All right.
you're dead.
you're dead.
As he swings this kind of improvised weapon at you, he does manage to clip like the side of your shoulder with this heavy, sharp-edged shovel that he's just gotten from underneath his bed, and you feel it gouge into it, and you take 6 points of slashing damage as he kind of stabs you with this thing and looks wildly around the room. Guntentog.
Damn.
So can I do something or?
Yeah. You guys can roll initiative now. I just one surprise.
I'm doing an unarmed strike straight in the face.
Everybody who's outside, if you got a 10 or lower, you get disadvantage on your initiative, as you do not hear quickly. Which
do I have to roll initiative too, or can I do?
Yeah, you have to roll
retaliation attack?
initiative. I mean, unless you have a reaction that is specified,
No.
you roll initiative now.
I don't think
So
I
we
do.
get
Don't forget you have a +1 from the tattoo.
we get a +2 actually.
Oh, +2.
Yeah, but we
Are
have
we all
disadvantage. You said?
Are we all rolling
Jesus
initiative?
Christ,
If you
dude.
got below a
Listen,
10, yeah, if you
Okay.
got below a 10 from the outside, you have disadvantage on the initiative roll.
Man, I'm trying to help this kid, and the first thing he does is
Nice.
freaking.
Well, you're also trying to
remember
take
that-
him to jail, so.
Oh, that's what we're doing. I thought we were just,
Yeah.
we're gonna figure something out
we're
before he
about
went to
to do a
jail.
lot
I
then.
brought so many
We're
twos.
trying to figure out something
Jesus
out.
Christ.
Figure something out while he's
Yeah,
there, so
got
we
a
can plan how he can help
three.
us.
No, wait. I got a 7.
Everyone watch Monsters Inc., right? All I can think about of him
What?
swinging the sword is that orange guy going "Ooh!" into the door as he's running in. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
2719 guy.
See if I can find a GIF of it.
And then I do have it in maps if you
I've been
guys
forever.
are interested.
Maps.
Yes, ma'am.
In the map or
There's
in
no
maps?
way I'm making
Maps.
In
The
map, the battle map.
the
Roll as low as
the
possible.
ever eternal Google sheet.
Ever eternal. Oop. It's a lot. I need to make you guys bigger because you are large in this small
Yeah,
space.
this place
Too
is
big.
huge.
Okay, scale
Hunwut
wise.
is a small person too.
Oh my
Ah,
gosh.
here we go, I found it. All right, everyone
are
go to memes. This is the guy I'm talking about.
Ah, the spaghetti guy.
Yeah, he's waving his shit.
that's what I'm thinking of when the guy with him coming
He's
at
absolutely
me.
losing his mind.
That guy makes me hungry.
What?
What?
He's
The spaghetti?
Yeah.
And he makes the funniest noise, just like oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's when they're in the city or in the factory?
no, they're just in the work environment. He's going into a door to scare a child. That's how it feels.
Right.
He's running at me with a knife. He's scaring the hell out of me. That's what he looks like.
Hmm.
I need to put a little red circle for Caleb. And I'll put a little yellow circle for, whoops, change the color of that one, didn't mean to. And a
Okay.
little yellow one for,
Need more circles to be on this map.
God fucking damn it. Okay, go, new shape, here we go.
So this whole time Caleb's a secret wizard.
No, he's a secret swordsman. He just slashed
Secret
me.
wizard because
I
he
think
hit him
he's
with
a
a
shovel.
rogue
shovel.
assassin build.
Nah, he's gonna cast spells.
I know he has a sleeper build. I mean, he is a shoulder. He is a soldier. He could be, he could be
That's true.
trained.
Be like a fighter or something.
Is he wearing his armor?
Oh, I don't know.
That
Oh,
He
he got all his
is-
stuff taken away, didn't he?
Yeah, he got all his stuff taken away, but he had his own personal armor.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
This
rolled
is
4,
tiny.
dude.
What the heck?
Yeah, he's little.
Run up and look at that tiny little thing.
Can't all physically fit in there.
Is this the what's it called? God, where'd you put it?
It's in map.
It's in maps.
Just scroll up.
Google Docs.
Meh.
Here we go.
Is small.
Alright, someone needs to go in there and pull Hunwut out. Or I mean, Guntentog out.
I was gonna say, why
He's
would we
chilling.
put
He only
Hunwut
lost 6 health, bro. He's chilling.
Are there any
Okay.
windows
Yeah,
or anything?
Too much room.
There are not. It is pretty sealed from the outside. It's like
Are
a
the- are
little
these-
Adobe dark
Oh, these
area.
these characters are accurate to the size, then, right?
Yeah, it's silly, but
Okay.
I just like doing that. I think it
Okay,
presents a
if-
fun
if they're-
challenge of
if they're
spacing.
accurate- If they're accurate to size, I gotta do this real fast.
That's true. That is true. I didn't make him quite small enough.
No, I'm kidding. There you go.
No, you should.
Anywho, so that's the scale we're working with. Go ahead. Let me get initiatives.
Yeah, I'm pretty low.
Wait, so does the tattoo give you a plus
Oops.
2 to initiative or plus 1?
The tattoo, I
Yeah,
believe, gives you a +2.
Oh shit, I rolled 1 higher. Let's go.
Oh, it does? Wait. No, not mine, right?
It's
Just
just
ours.
the one that is the greater, yeah. The greater tattoo. Okay. Initiative. Anybody 15 or 20 or higher?
Nope.
Hey,
Alright.
screw!
Damn. 15 to 20?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That was fucking awesome, bro.
No, wait, bless you.
15 to 20? Nobody?
Damn, really?
Damn.
Dude,
we're-
we're
all right.
sucking-
10 to 15.
We ain't doing too hot.
I got 11.
10 to
almost
15,
eight.
nobody? 11,
got
okay.
11.
Ookiyo.
We got a single
14.
11. Okay.
What?
Oh,
14.
shit.
14 for Hunwut.
Man, you
It's
guys
big
do have my
dick.
ass quiet. I said it like 100 times.
I
Sorry,
only heard
everybody
you
was
the
talking over
last
you.
two.
Yeah, you gotta speak with your chest.
All right.
Oh,
my
with
computer's
your
got too many
mic.
things open. It's crashing.
5 to 10?
See you later, bozo.
7.
Oh, there we go. I'm back.
I got a 5.
Oh.
Sanbrynn.
Oh, you
Dale.
know what?
1 to 5.
4.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Oh, that's me. I got 4.
Oh,
Ah.
Jens and Guntentog tied. All right. I did not roll initiative for his mom.
What-
If you attack her, I will roll
So
initiative.
who goes first? Is it based on
It's
Yeah,
Hunwut.
based on whoever got the biggest number.
Wait, I go
No, no.
first?
Yeah.
No, not first. I mean, me and Vartan both got the same number. So is it based on what?
Oh, you can base it on decks if you want, or I can give you the option to go at the same. Kind of coordinate.
Good. Let's go together.
Okay, sounds good to me. We're not gonna kill this kid, are we? We kind of need him.
No,
Nah, we're not
no.
gonna kill him.
Just
I mean, I'm
fuck
just
around.
gonna wait. So
Oh,
Why
I know
doesn't-
what I need to do. Aghanor's starting Scorcher and just burn.
yeah,
Burn down this house.
Yeah. So Hunwut's up first because I rolled like booty cheeks. As did all of you.
Wow.
I'll be-
Is his mom
I'll
gonna
be-
be fighting us?
No, I did not roll initiative for her. If you attack her, I will.
when I'm attacking his mom, I'm just gonna like drop a
I
little
could take her
entangle
mom on.
down. I would say
Drop a little wet.
entangle.
Okay. Right on. How
Actually,
many
that
feet is
actually
that?
Works perfect.
20 feet.
20 feet radius
gonna
or
be
diameter?
What?
20-foot square within range.
20-foot square. Oh. Square.
Stinky feet.
So, it's
So
kinda
are you
gonna
putting
take
it
a
on the
lot of
very edge?
space. Yeah. Is Yellow his mom?
Yes. Yellow is his mother.
Oh man.
What?
What was that?
Oh, it's a square.
Yeah. That doesn't look
Now
right.
it's erecting.
It's not.
Erecting a dispenser.
Okay, so outline is gonna be green for entangle. Gonna be 4 pixels. All right.
Oh.
So that you can move wherever you want it.
So how do I place this? Can I place
You
it
can
to
just
part of
place it
its-
on the corner.
So I can make it so that part of it's like not in the house. I can actually aim this. So.
I think so. Let me double check on.
Depends on the spell
Whatchamacallit.
constraints.
Do you have to see the center of it, or?
Yeah, does it have to be
I'm gonna
centered
check.
somewhere you can see, or
It doesn't
Yeah.
look like it says that. Just 20-foot square with out of the ground within range, which in the range is 90 feet.
Yeah. From a ground 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. All right. Cool. Awesome.
Wait,
So
do the
that
vines
is
just
a.
go out of the floorboards?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
burst through, and you can see that they're kind of starting to tangle around his ankle. What kind of save does he need to make?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just sorry. It looks like it's-
athletics check.
is it athletics or is it just a
No.
strength
I'm
save?
pretty sure it's strength.
I
Or
think it's
sorry, yeah,
strength
strength
save.
Athletics check to
Get
escape
free
after,
once-
Yeah.
Okay. So it is a what check? Sorry.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Got it. That is a 13.
That does not save.
Cool. Entangled, which is which effect? Restrained?
Restrained.
Got it. Right on.
Restraining order.
All right, good to know.
Now we can have a conversation with him.
Yeah, Ookiyo, you're next.
I mean, I'll just hold my action to grab him if he tries to escape, I guess.
Okay, sounds good. Sanbrynn,
Yes.
Disarm him.
what's your plan?
Good
I
idea.
can't get inside.
Prejudice.
Why not?
Yeah, it's gonna be you, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm outside at the moment.
Why can't you guys get inside?
I don't know if
Yeah,
I can fit
help.
through the door.
It doesn't matter. Well,
You can technically fit through the door, but
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just if you get in there, it's going to be difficult terrain. So as soon as one person is added, it will become difficult terrain because you have too many objects and too many people.
Let's all go in.
Well, it's pretty clear that we're getting attacked inside. What should I scream after that? Help! Help me!
I think we already
Help!
know.
Window, right? I can like see through the window. I can like
Burns
see
out
through
the
the window,
house.
right?
There are no windows on this little adobe hut.
Okay, then. Can I try and shatter the wall?
You're gonna destroy the house?
Yeah.
Destroy the house.
No,
Maybe
not
that's not
the
a great
It's not
idea.
even his. It's not even his house.
Wait,
It's his mom's
it has
house.
mom.
Exactly.
She had
Sounds
She
like
had
tiny
cookies for
little
us.
hovel. He's restrained.
No,
Yeah.
that's not a good idea. Hmm.
Yeah.
Guess you
he's
don't.
not-
You
he's
might not know
going
he's
anywhere.
restrained
All we
if you
gotta
can't
do
see
is-
in.
Yeah.
Well, we can rebuild it.
There's
later
only
on.
one
Well, I'm not-
exit, so if he tries to run, right, like we just grab him.
Got him.
So
Yeah.
like,
Or we make more
I
exits.
like to make it clear. I'm not screaming bloody murder. I'm just going like, help! Hey, come in, help!
Don't do that. Hey, come here, guys.
Say, ow, help!
Aye.
All right, so you do
I guess
hear
I'll just
a
do
little
this
kerfuffle.
mockery on him.
Okay.
No,
Does
well,
that
I
require
mean,
sight?
Yeah, it does. That's the problem.
Got it.
That's what I was like.
Peek,
can I-
peek your head in the door. Don't like, well, go in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
or you could go
Okay.
in if you really want to. It's just,
I don't want to.
yeah.
Go in and then back out.
I mean, I literally just have to see them. Okay, I'll open. I'll like peek through the door and cast Fish's mockery.
All right. That sounds like a plan. What is the save?
15.
Got it.
I think she was.
That is a
asking what
natural
the
one. Huh?
Damn.
Got his
Oh.
ass.
Yeah, I was looking for what type of roll, but I got a natural one, so it don't matter. There's nothing saving on that. So what happened?
He shit his pants laughing.
No.
3d6.
What? 3d6? Damn. Damn, Vicious Mockery got serious.
This
It
guy
gets,
Yeah,
should
we
just
just
die.
level-
it gets better as you level up.
Mm-hmm.
3d6.
I was thinking the same thing. He's the only
it like
person we can
2d6?
use to trick Irene.
I think it's 2d6.
We got the third die at level 11, I thought, but it could be different.
Oh no, it is 2d6.
Okay.
Well, I messed up the syntax some. Oh, never mind. I just typed the wrong chat. 3.
3. That's not bad, I guess.
That might be good. Any more, we might kill him.
Yeah. We're not trying to do too much.
Yeah.
And my string of insults is mostly centered on, come on, don't make this any fucking worse for you. You already fucked up bad enough. You don't need to be even dumber.
Blow his ass up.
I think you just open the door and scold him.
Basically, I'm telling him that he's making a terrible choice right now. He better back the fuck off. And do what's good for him.
Got it.
Good
Right
for
on.
everyone.
You hear him kind of clanging around in there with this big shovel, and his mom has started screaming and like hiding behind chairs and like going, "Oh, oh my God, no, we can't, Caleb, stop it!" But you manage to peek in and see through the chaos, and aim this kind of barrage of insults that are well earned towards this guy. And you see his the veins in his eyes and in his side of his bulge outwards as he takes the psychic damage from the insults. Crazy. All right, Deo.
I'm just gonna do what Ookiyo did and just
what?
gonna wait outside.
Okay,
Hold,
right on.
Hold my.
Hold an action. All right, Jens, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go up in there as
You're gonna
far
go-
in as I can, and I'm gonna try to disarm him, like take his weapon from his like I don't know how I would do that as an
I would say it's probably contested strength.
All right.
Yeah, but you literally mog him, so.
So go ahead and give me a strength check for me.
Does restrain do anything to that?
Yes, it gives him disadvantage on strength checks if I remember correctly.
I thought it was just dexterity checks.
Oh, is it just dexterity?
Dexterity.
So.
Restrained
Might be wrong,
5e.
Saving throws, right?
Creature speed becomes 0, can't benefit from any bonus. Attack have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Correct.
Oh, okay. Do I get advantage on?
Yeah, so you would have advantage on you could try to just grapple him and that would essentially.
Hey, Jens,
Yeah, I'll do a
I have.
grapple.
It's before you grapple him.
He's already grappled though.
Oh, I was about to say, Hayley said we
He's
can
already
coordinate our
restrained.
attacks. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. You guys can.
I was gonna say I have levitate,
Oh, yeah.
but if he's already, you made a good point. If he's already restrained, he's probably not gonna levitate.
No.
Yeah, he's probably already wrapped up pretty good.
Also, if he's levitated, he's just gonna hit the roof in like an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll
but,
just try to grab his weapon.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah, grab his weapon.
So it's just strength.
I could.
Yeah.
I guess I could set fear through him to not do anything.
Shit. And wait, do I get advantage for this or no?
I would say no, since there's no specification and it's not an attack.
All right.
Trying to disarm him. He got a 19. Are you serious?
Shit.
Bro, 19 plus 1 is 20. So dirty 20. He manages to resist you grabbing his shovel. You kind of do the back and forth thing where you're tugging it back and forth yourselves before he yanks. Take a step back. But yeah, that brings us to Guntentog.
Oh man. Mage Hand can't really carry more than 10 pounds, so I can't use him to restrain him.
He's restrained.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
walk over
okay.
there and grab his shit, bro.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna do that.
grab
I
his-
guess just walk up there and grapple him, grab his
He's already
Shovel.
restrained.
Alright.
shovel.
So if you're trying to grapple him, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Not grapple,
the
grab
shovel.
his
Is that a grab?
Oh, grab the shovel. Same thing. It's going to be strength. To wrench it
Strength,
out of his hands.
Okay. Do.
I already rolled. It's a fucking nat one.
Oh,
He's
nice.
just fucking yanked out of his hands, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jens does this little back and forth thing with them, and then Guntentog kind of walks over, places one hand on it, and yanks it like with a sharp tug. And he's like, "Hey, oh!"
Like he's a child.
Yeah, like he's a petulant, bratty child, and you just like taking his. And you now have this big shovel in your hands. Fairly new, not super used. Just kind of been sitting collecting dust under his bed for a while.
Yeah. The front door is open, right? If it's there, can I toss it out?
Yeah, I'd say for a free action, I don't mind. Yeah, you can toss it out. It's close enough. You guys see a shovel kind of pop through the crack in the door. Just the handle kind of flops over.
We see that outside?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay.
Can I catch it?
But he's now holding his hands up in kind of a surrendering position.
Should hope entangled and restrained and shoveless is all you got me, guys.
That brings us to his turn. And he
Please stop
cannot
fighting.
do anything great. Restrained creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have against advantage.
Make an athletics check against my spell save DC to try to get free, but
Is that at the beginning of his turn or the end?
Does it matter? Is you can do anything
I don't think
else?
it just looks like it just says they can take an action to do it.
Oh, it takes up the action.
Oh, damn.
That's
Good
beginning.
to know. Okay. He looks wildly kind of panicked. You can still see this like pretty intense fear written across his face, despite the fact that you guys are not escalating and that you're kind of
His
almost.
mind played with right now.
He is panicked. He looks beyond trapped. He looks like a cornered prey animal. Like he is just. He's irrational. And with that, he is going to take the bracelet off of his wrist and throw it at the ground.
He has a
Bracelet from
bracelet?
I'm gonna make a. Oh no, you guys already took the bracelet from him.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
And we
Thank
actually,
God.
I don't think we ever gave it to him. I just said we can do something with the bracelet.
Wait, the
Yeah, you
bracelet?
still have
He
it.
has a bracelet?
No,
No,
we have
you
a
guys
bracelet.
you guys have the bracelet. Yeah, the bangle.
The bank.
You guys have it. I forgot that
Yeah,
you didn't give
both
it back to him.
bracelets this whole time.
Bangus, is he still acting all crazy?
He is, yeah. But he just doesn't seem rational. You see him like feel frantically for the bracelet on his wrist, and when he doesn't find it, he kind of thrashes. And he is going to use his action to try to get out. It's a athletics check, you said? For entangle? Athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
Okay. That's a 9 plus 3 is 8.
9 plus 3, 12. That's not doing it.
Yeah, so he thrashes and the vines grow tighter around his waist and arms. And you can see almost like the veins that popped with Sanbrynn's vicious mockery have now started to kind of into the area. You can see that there's like a hematoma. The whites of it.
Damn.
You're cutting out
You're
crazy
Oh,
mode all
you're
of a
cutting out
sudden.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What kind of toad?
Toad?
A hematode.
No, a hematoma
Yeah.
is forming underneath the skin of his eye. You can see it kind of filling up as he thrashes around. But that ends his turn. Back up to Hunwut.
Okay. I guess I'll try to charm him.
Oh, okay, right on. Is that a save on my
Whip out
part?
your cock.
You can charm him. They must make a wisdom saving throw. Does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. I guess we still count as fighting him.
We're still in initiative.
Yeah. So I guess it's advantage on the wisdom save.
Mhm.
Okay,
It does seem to be off his nut right now, but
just
I should probably count.
checking.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I guess we scared him a little too bad.
Charm
And,
person isn't
you know,
concentration, right?
And punching him in the face probably didn't help.
it doesn't say it is.
Okay.
What?
I'm
Just
pretty sure
making
it did
sure.
nothing wrong.
I'm sorry. What was the check?
Wisdom save, but it
Wisdom
sounds like
save.
you have advantage because we're still fighting him.
Got it. That is a 14.
That is the save, so I think he makes it.
Okay, save that makes it.
Yeah.
I don't want to
He
kill this kid, dude.
Not gonna kill
you
him.
We're not
watch
gonna
as
kill him.
he starts to
want-
listen, and then his neck kind of snaps in a way that you are not expecting. He is kind of straining with all of his might against the tangle, And then all of the effort, almost like he gets smacked, his head whips backwards. And then when he kind of turns to look at you, his eyes are half, and he has kind of a crooked, bloody smile across his face. But
Hi,
just a tired
Irene.
one.
Irene
Shit,
or
I just
Amon poking
realized,
out.
like,
I feel like.
fuck.
That's
I
probably
just
mine.
fucking found out. Shit.
What?
Never
The
mind.
hell are you saying over there?
I'm just like thinking to myself, I could like get a broken chain and then like just cast mending on it, like once I like wrap it around someone. So like,
Whoa!
broken manacles or something like that. And like I was just thinking, fuck, why didn't I do that before? That would be so smart.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a really
Can
creative
you
use
can
of
you
it.
use an extra action to get the tangle going?
What?
What?
The
He
entangle?
doesn't have a
no,
chain.
No,
the
he's
mangle,
out of
the
actions.
The mending.
He doesn't
Oh,
have.
Yeah, it's not my
He doesn't
He doesn't
have
have
a
that
chain.
then.
He's just saying he like wishes he did.
If I had like a broken something.
Yeah, I
I
know,
could
but wouldn't one action be
use
to
it
wrap
on
it
it.
around them, then another action to do mending?
Yeah, but I don't know. But he can't do it anyway because he
Aren't
doesn't
the
have it.
cantrips a
Yeah, that's
bonus
true.
action?
But you're right. It might be taken. I don't know.
Yeah,
Also, you
doesn't
could just
matter
give
now.
it to one of us to wrap around the person, and then you can cast mending.
Exactly. Someone just read my mind in character and like we'll make it happen.
And produced a broken chain from somewhere.
I don't know.
Pocket watch.
Okay, so I guess that's everything. He's
Yeah,
sitting
no
there
bonus
smiling
actions or
all
movement.
fucked up. No,
It's not a like psychotic smile. Like it's not like Joker levels of like. But he is not extraordinarily tired all of a sudden.
He's not what?
He's not
Yeah,
frowning.
you did that thing again.
Shit. It must be this damn cord. I need to get a new cord for my USB-C to USB. Oh well. Okay. Because I've done all the settings multiple times.
Yeah.
So I think it must just be hardware at that point. But yeah. He is either very resigned and just like exhausted and something has come over him that has calmed him down, but he is just no longer thrashing. But he has kind of a sick smile.
He's smiling.
Man, these
Yeah, a little bit.
freaking kids freak me out.
Bam, control your child, please. Bam.
I'm trying. I don't know what's wrong. What happened?
Is he going goblin mode?
No.
He's going
I've heard of
mode.
something like this. Is that right?
I feel like that's the N word of goblin.
God.
Oh shit, my bad.
She just kind of clutches her chest and like sits cowering a little bit underneath the island, the kitchen like table. But yeah, that's Hunwut's turn. So Ookiyo, it's you. You saw the shovel
I'm still
hit
just
the
gonna hold
ground.
my position.
All right, Sanbrynn.
Stand up.
Is this still the same kid or like?
I mean, you can make an
yeah.
insight check as a free action if you just want.
You can see if his little head's got taken over or something, but
Yeah, if you want to like do insight checks, those are like free actions. Perception and insight, those take note of while you are fighting.
I'll run a little inside or
You
something.
have to
trying
do
see
it
what he
during
looks
your
like he's-
turn, I'm guessing.
Huh?
You have to do it during your turn.
Yeah, during your turn. But Hunwut, you want to run a little insighty check or an arcana
What
check
is it?
or what?
It's not my turn.
Oh, I thought we just ended on your turn.
Right?
I
That's
I
thought
a
was
free
giving you the
action.
No,
option. Yeah.
I think she was giving you the
But
option because kind of mentioned it after your
It
turn,
was-
but
Yeah, post. But that's fine if you don't want to. But Ookiyo and Sanbrynn, you guys can have that option.
I'm not really looking in, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no worries. Sanbrynn? Nothing. Dead.
No.
What was that?
Emmy.
He's gone?
Rest in peace, Emmy. Well, while Emmy's gone, I'll be right back. I'm getting a snacky.
Go grab a snag.
Yeah, your turn just ended, so.
True.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just. Yeah, I guess we can just wait for Emmy to let us know. Anyone need a potty break? We'll take a little $5.
I think I'm with John on this one. I think I might go grab a snack right now.
Okay, go get your snacks. Go get your drinks. We'll be back here at, I don't know, however long it takes you guys to grab a snack.
Probably
Yeah,
just a
we'll be
couple
back
minutes.
whenever everybody gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, take a 5.
Still no Emmy? Or
Nope, everybody else
Yeah,
just left.
we're taking a little $5 snack break
oh.
until she gets back. We're
is
gonna go
everyone
grab
quieter?
snacks.
Did I just fuck with something on my headset somehow?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Now I got everyone loud. Okay.
Was that Emmy? Is Emmy back?
Yep.
Sound like Emmy
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom.
Your turn. But I think Hayley's gone right now.
I see. Yeah, I wanted to go back after my turn, but yeah, well, couldn't hold it.
So it goes.
That's fair. Gotta
That's
go
how
when
it
you gotta
goes.
go.
You gotta go and gotta go. Okay. Well, that gives me time to figure out what my next move is. What I miss?
Not much. Actually, like nothing.
We're giving you a chance to insight on your turn
As a free
Okay.
action. Yeah.
as a free action, yeah. Just trying to, because Hayley was saying we can do that as a free action on our turns to try to see if we think his head's right or something else is in there, like what's going on with him or whatever.
Right. Okay.
So if you wanted.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea. I'll just roll it now. And that's terrible.
But
It's
we
10.
are, I would say we're rolling ass today. We've had some really good rolls, but we're doing it at inopportune times.
Well, they're opportune for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Wordle's got me stumped.
Is everyone back yet?
Hayley isn't?
I haven't heard Hayley in a while, and Sergio's still muted. And maybe no
I'll be
Keith.
right back.
Yeah, I actually need to go take care of something real quick. If it gets back to me, I'm not gonna do anything except what I've already done. So.
Okay. Well, fuck it then. If everyone's leaving again, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Wait, someone left again? I said I was back.
Yeah, when you got back, Hayley and
Robbie,
Serge started
Robbie.
back, and then Robbie had to go do something, and Vartan stepped away again.
That's funny. Is Emmy back?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Is Hayley back?
Nah.
Ah. I was about to say, we can do turns while people wait. Or
Not
gun.
with Hayley though, right?
Yeah, not with Hayley. Actually, you know what would be really funny? When she goes back and we say, oh, while you were gone, we did our turns for ourselves and we
And we won.
saying random shit.
And we won.
Okay, do we all make it back?
Yep.
Robbie left, but yes.
Oh, what happened? What happened, babe?
Well, she's gone again.
Sorry, wait. Kurt, what happened? A goose? Sorry.
Goose.
Yeah, sorry, the cat, I guess, scared Miles, or Miles jumped at Goose.
Did someone's, I'm guessing the cat swung at Miles.
No, Miles has a weird bad habit of just like lunging at them every now and then. I think he might think he's playing.
That's how dogs indicate to play. Yeah.
Yeah, but he does it
scaring
in
the
a slightly
cats.
different way with Duck and with Goose.
Mm.
Where Duck reads it better, Goose is like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Is Goose
like I was showing.
Is Goose the one that
Goose the
was
big white
chilling
one.
with everybody?
Both of them are pretty chill. Goose has come out of his shell a lot in the last like 2 days. But yeah, he's a slightly more shy one.
Which one?
The one on
oh,
the table
Duck.
that was constantly there was Duck, the black one with a
Okay,
little bit of white.
gotcha. Okay, now I understand.
So, anyways,
Goose was like all over me during the 4th of July party.
yeah,
Dude, Goose was
he's a good
chilling,
boy.
dude.
He's a big chiller. I love him. He loves cuddles. Like he will bury himself in your lap.
That hasn't happened to me.
Oh well, he probably will
were
be
too
more
many
careful next
people.
time. Yeah, there were a lot of people.
I said.
There were too many
I mean-
people for him. Goose was hiding a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I thought Goose was on the table. Oh no, that's Duck.
No, that was Duck.
God, I don't know their names.
That's okay.
Duck's
You've
the
only
hard-
met him one time.
No, Goose and Duck. Are Goose and Duck? They don't have any identifier names. Let's put it that way.
What do you mean?
One sounds like a goose. So
Yeah,
if you hear meow.
if you call a white cat Snowball and another cat Charcoal that's black, you're gonna know which is which.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Not
white
too
one's
many
bigger
black
than
gooses
the
are
black
around,
one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
that's how I
I don't
remember.
know.
Anyways,
Ah.
Sanbrynn, do you have what you're wanting to do?
I rolled insight.
Oh, nice. I wouldn't say you get anything particularly insightful. You recognize that he is panicking in a way that he wasn't panicking.
Very insightful.
So insightful.
What?
Right. So that was the
So
action.
insightful.
No, that was a free action. I'm just letting you guys. I
What?
mean, yeah, you can do insight and
Okay.
perception checks on most things.
What'd I miss?
Sanbrynn rolled insight.
I need to replace this spell. Next chance I get, I need to replace this spell. It's so useless. Um.
Anything else there you're looking to do with your turn, or you're holding an action, or
I just don't know what to do. I guess I'll just do nothing. He's
Okay.
basically losing it, and he can't do anything.
You can go up to him and scratch him.
I don't think that'll help anything.
You might knock some sense into
Yeah,
him, you know,
because
you never
right
It
know.
wouldn't
now all I
even
did
make
was
me
what?
happy.
All I did right now is what? Like turn his head 90 degrees and say I'm crazy? Or you didn't say that, but he looked crazy.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, he's already
But-
gone.
Yeah, at this point, hitting him isn't even satisfying.
yeah, because an unnatural calm has kind of settled in him. I know that Sanbrynn noticed that he was panicked, but after his kind of freak out, he appears much calmer now. Albeit not in a pleasant way. It's a little unsettling.
In a he
Right.
wore himself out kind of way.
Yeah, like, and his head is kind of lolling.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little creepy, but yeah. Deo, that's you then.
I'll go ahead and pick up the shovel.
Mhm.
And that's it.
Oh wait, hold on.
Got it.
I had. Is the red dot still in the same correct spot?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, cool. Now we're good.
Okay. Then Deo, you now have the shovel. Jens, it's you.
I'm gonna take out my hempen rope, and I'm gonna start tying this guy up.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check with advantage.
Or could I actually grapple him first? Would that make it easier?
Yeah, definitely. I would say if you grapple him successfully, you don't have to worry about checking to tie him up.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can combine it, like you grapple, I tie, or vice versa.
How about you grapple from one side and I'll grapple from the other side?
Well, then who's gonna tie the rope?
We'll do it together. We'll grapple him with the rope. Or we'll tie him up after we grapple him on our next turn. It doesn't matter.
I don't think you understood
Hunwut
the
can tie him
question.
up.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I understood. Okay, we can do it that way then.
Alright. Why are we tying him up? Wait, what? Say something?
Hunwut, when it's your turn again, tie him up.
But he's already restrained.
Yeah, but we're gonna tie him up so that you can release your vines, and then we can take him away.
Okay.
All right. Do we need a roll strength or something?
Oh yeah, you guys
I
can roll
don't know. With
strength.
advantage?
Yeah, with advantage to grapple.
I don't think I need to roll it again. Can I give my
Damn!
roll
Okay,
to Jens?
I mean, you guys are already rolling with advantage.
Yeah, there's no way I'm
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
roll higher than that.
You're getting that 20. Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah, that's 20. Let's go.
With
I got one.
shocking strength, almost the same strength that you used to rip the shovel out of his clutches. Guntentog kind of goes into a, I don't know how to describe it, just a
Goblin mode.
meditative state.
I'm pissed off, dude. He slashed
Yeah.
my arm.
That's true. He did go after you first, so you let the anger of that kind of fuel you as you furiously like wrap the rope around him and yank to tighten it. You put a foot at like the base of his spine and use your body weight to like tighten it. But yeah, you are able to successfully grapple this guy. And I'll say as an action with a nat 20, you can tie him for free. It's not difficult. He's restrained and now grappled as well.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks. Guess we don't need your help after all, Hunwut.
Yep.
This is
he's dead.
definitely the campaign of bondage as like your guys' main strategy for most every time up.
If you're not trying to kill someone, what else are you gonna do?
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, without chopping off limbs.
Yeah.
No, with chopping off limbs, I mean. That's way better.
Well,
Hey,
then
We haven't
last
gone that
tie
far
them
yet.
to
Jens, last time we tried to suggest that, they thought we were crazy and mean, so I'm not gonna suggest it again.
This is a science experiment. We want to see if they grow back or not, right?
We're getting artistic with
That's
our
true, we
tying up
could
too,
test
like,
it
Well,
on
it-
him.
like Shibari type shit. You know what I mean? We should really get him
Oh shit,
trussed up.
guys! Do we still have the head?
The Medusa head?
Yeah.
Somebody
You're gonna
carry
turn him
it?
to stone.
Down somewhere. We still have that in our pack.
Yeah, I do.
You
Yeah,
can
I
petrify
have it.
him.
Sure, let's test it.
We don't turn into stone.
Not in front of his
It'll
mom.
just petrify him, won't it?
Not in front of his mom, okay?
It can cause permanent damage if it proceeds
Well,
past one round.
I'm
Oh
outside,
shit.
so
Yeah. It's not your
it
turn.
wouldn't be in
It's
front.
not Sanbrynn's turn anyway, so I think we're finishing up with Jens and Guntentog, which means it's his turn. As he's being restrained and grappled, you hear like him let out a few choked breaths as his like lung capacity is lessened. And his voice is kind of strained from being squeezed. But he kind of cries out in pain as you guys continue to tie him tighter. And you see like thick, hot tears roll down his face as he continues to smile, but the tears are starting to kind of mingle with the hematoma, and you can see a kind of red stain
I mean,
beginning
it's all
down his
sorts of
cheeks.
fucked up right now.
And at some point, who has the bracelet in their possession?
Gooch.
I do have the bracelet in my possession, yes.
During the next like 6 seconds of his turn, he thrashes about a little bit, but albeit much more slowly. He's not panicked like he was. At one point, the head turns to you, Guntentog, and in a voice entirely separate from what you've heard of Caleb so far, you hear like a deep masculine voice overtake his form, and his eyes kind of roll back in his head momentarily as he says, "Put on the bracelet."
He already has it on.
Yeah, don't I already have it on?
You put on the bracelet?
You put it on?
He said that
already-
immediately after he got it.
Yeah.
Oops, missed that.
Okay, well, I
Dude.
guess I put it on now. Okay.
Wait, you're gonna put it on now?
Oh, wait, hold on. Well, hold on.
What?
Wait, are you giving me the option to not have it on? Because if you are, I'm not gonna have it on.
I assumed you didn't have it
just
on.
said you put it on.
Okay, well, I never had it on. That was a joke.
You liar.
Oh my god.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Well, to be fair, I did say I was gonna put it on. I put it on immediately after we got it, right?
Don't worry,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Okay.
I'm giving you an option out, but we'll see if it works.
Charisma. Saving throw. Oh Jesus. 20. Please be there for me. Oh, that's no. That's
Roll
fine.
20.
Yeah. Well, at least I got the 20 right. 14.
14 is not enough, unfortunately. As you feel compelled to put this bracelet on. It seems like something that your good friend would want you to do.
Well, they got your ass, bro.
Yeah. Well.
Have fun putting it on.
Well, I really have no choice. It's calling to me like the liquor bottles. I have to.
Ooh, you're precious.
But yeah, that ends the turn. Nothing happens just yet. Hunwut, it's you.
Do I recognize him like putting it
Yeah,
on,
do you-
getting all
does-
freaky?
I don't know. Does he see me
Um,
holding it with me drooling or some shit?
Guntentog looks peaceful, more peaceful, less upset. And he kind of looks at the bangle in his hand and begins to slide it over his wrist.
Oh, I do it. Oh man.
Hunwut, I would say that due to your initiative, you do have the option to try to like slap it out of his hand or get him to, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I see anything really wrong with that. I think I'm gonna go up to him and say like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You can shout, yeah.
Yeah.
Guntentog, you do hear
That's a
Hunwut
weird
say
choice
that
to
just
make at the
fine.
moment.
Hello. What's going on?
Hunwut basically shouting at you, what are you doing?
That was my character saying
Oh, got it.
that.
I don't know. I guess I'll let it
Would you
fly.
like to
I
say
guess he's
that?
doing his own thing. He's a weird guy.
Okay.
You're not gonna respond to me saying, "Huh? Who said that?"
So I can say, "No, you're Guntentog. What are you doing?"
Oh, this bracelet looks. This bracelet looks really nice. I kind of want to put it on.
After the
Okay.
ominous voice just told you to.
Well, did we didn't hear the voice though, right? I thought that was just with him.
No, you do not hear the voice.
Oh, it's just a gooch.
Yeah.
I fucking hate
I
that
think it
name.
would look good on you. Put it on.
All right. Hunwut, anything else with your turn?
No. I don't really know what to do.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I kind of want him to put it on.
Ookiyo, it's you.
I'm still just doing the same thing.
He's just
Nice.
chilling out there.
Sanbrynn.
I'm just waiting.
Really?
I'm chilling.
You've heard all the conversations and everything, and you're just saying like, nope, I'm not gonna
You guys
be
have him tied
involved.
up. Hunwut was asking what you were doing, and you said
under
what?
control.
And he just asked again.
Yeah,
You said it was
I
a
like I have
cool.
no reason to think
Hang on,
it's
so like
it's a
what?
cool bracelet.
Okay,
Why
yeah,
do I
that's
have
right.
any reason to step in?
That's true. I didn't say the bracelet's calling to me. I just said it looks cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you say the bracelet's calling to you, then yeah, I would step in.
No, that's something my character would say, to be honest.
And that's part of the sorry, I'm choking on a popcorn kernel.
For your life, Hayley.
I know. I hate the hat. I hate the shells that get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, that sucks. Hurts. Anyways, Guntentog, as a part of this kind of effect that's on you, you feel, hang on, you're half elf.
I am.
He is health.
Can you read me your immunities and
Sleep.
You got it.
Immunities and where do you even find immunities and resistance features and
It
traits?
should be
Under immunities and
it should be
resistance,
background.
Believe it or not.
What?
Defensive, magical sleep immunity.
Are
Okay.
you
That's about
asking
it.
about his saving
Just
throw
magical sleep.
advantages though? Because that might.
Yes. Does he have an advantage on charisma saving throw?
I do not.
Advantage
Okay,
against
okay.
being
I'll have an
charmed,
intel.
and magic can't put
Oh!
you to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
see
roll
that.
again for resisting it.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even see that.
No,
Okay.
you're good.
This is like the first time I think I've ever been charmed.
No!
Well, it doesn't matter.
It does not.
Man, the second time around it's even stronger. You're like, damn, this bracelet's like resizing for me and everything.
I know.
It's tough.
It was meant for
Cool
you to
bracelet.
wear it.
Yeah.
For you.
I know. I'm
Um,
guessing if I got a nat 1, I'd probably put it on, right?
yeah, you're in the process of putting it on. If you do not save on this next one, you will
Oh, shit.
have put it on. But your turn is not up just yet. I mean, you're putting it on. Basically, there's another portion of this I'm not going to spoil just yet. But Sanbrynn not doing anything.
No, I mean, like, seems
Let
like
it
it's
happen.
still under control, right?
Mm-hmm. Deo, nothing.
No.
Jens?
Not really anything else to do.
Do I see him like he's edging it closer to his wrist, right?
Yeah, he's putting it on.
In an engine.
I'm gonna
He's
grab
edging.
him.
You're gonna grab him?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead
You're
and
gonna
make a.
Wait, why don't you grab the bracelet instead of grabbing me? Because if you grab me, I can still put it on, can't I?
Oh shit, you're right. I'll grab the bracelet and his wrist that he's trying to put it on.
Yeah, but
Alright.
you have less tolerance for his weird decision making than me.
Doug, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, and Jens, go ahead and make a strength or dexterity check for me. Your choice.
A dex saving throw, okay.
All right.
Oh
putting it.
no.
All right.
I think I'm putting on that bracelet, bro.
Guntentog, you
Just-
see Jens trying to take this bracelet from you. And
Hey,
That guy.
get your
it's
own.
completely
Get your own
unprompted.
fucking
It's so
bracelet, bro.
rude. You yank your arm and your wrist out of the way, and with a new determination, shove it fully onto your wrist.
Well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
that ends-
why does it cover curses? No.
Guntentog, go ahead and make me a. God, what is the save?
Pick my strongest one if you can.
True.
Okay, make me
okay.
a wisdom saving throw, please. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's
I have
not a
advantage
strong
on
one,
that.
is it?
Do you?
Oh, sick.
I do.
Because he's an half elf.
You're strongest.
17.
A 17
Oh.
meets it, beats it.
Wow.
You
Nice.
for a moment see a almost like made of black sand, a version of this deer skull start to emerge from Caleb's face, and you blink furiously trying to clear the vision, and it stays for longer than it's. But this kind of floating, amorphous black sand vision of this creature is now kind of burned into your brain. And you feel a voice attempt to command you to envision. But You
Envision
take it off.
what? Did you?
The command
cut
was
off?
just envision.
Okay, I was already cut out. No. Okay, just envision.
And you succeeded, so you do not worry about that.
Just have to not be envisioning.
All right.
Yeah, that brings us to Caleb, who is going to again expend all of his action to try to free of this. Probably not going to
Caleb,
happen.
chill on me, bro. Let my shit stand.
That's a 2. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Google
That
roll.
one gets free.
Wait, how's he breaking free if he's tied up?
Just thrashing, I think.
He's thrashing. He's trying his best. I gave him disadvantage again. So, anyways,
Jesus.
yeah, that's his turn.
That's crazy.
So I will give you guys the option since he's fully incapacitated. We can exit initiative. He is completely tied up. So
Cool. Sounds good to me.
yeah, let's get out of initiative.
Hey, Guntentog, take that shit off right now.
In the middle of the fight, you're just like,
Huh? What? But I really like it. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool,
I'm gonna
actually.
cast command on him.
what is the command? It's one word.
No.
Off. Just say
Remove.
off. Yeah.
Remove it.
Remove.
Wait, what's a better
Okay.
one?
Stop.
No, remove works. I'll start
This
taking off
robe.
everything.
Disrobe.
Naked.
Naked.
Okay. Do I have to do a saving throw or?
No.
Okay, I start getting
as
fucking
the
naked. I take
No,
off the
I'll just
bracelets
say
first,
drop.
of course.
if you if you are trying to resist the command, yeah, you got to make a saving throw.
Of course, this. Oh, well, no, I'm charmed. I'm not like mind control.
Well,
so
you're
yeah,
charmed to you're just charmed to whoever cast it on you.
Yeah, but I trust my friends, so I'll start taking off my bracelet. I took off my bracelet first, and then I'm gonna start taking off everything else. And you guys turn wither and
Wait, stop. It only lasts for 6 seconds. You don't have to keep doing that.
As many clothes as you can get off in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
You're like furiously unbuttoning.
Yeah, I know. I get the shirt halfway stuck in my
Yeah,
arm
yeah,
above my head.
Can't see, it's dark. As you guys all sit in kind of the chaotic space of, well, some of you outside, some of you crouched inside. Caleb's mom kind of comes out from underneath the table and, what's wrong with him?
I think there's like a whole like sort of half possession type thing going on or whatever.
Guntentog, do you want to explain?
Yeah. He basically got drugged. That's the best way to put it. Do you know what that means?
You know what that means?
Yes, I know what that means, young man.
You know, like coffee. Coffee's a drug.
No, he didn't get
You
coffee. He got
know,
roofied.
dog.
So, Well, you
I'm
know what a
just saying
roofie
what
is. He got
you know.
he got spell casted on. He's being influenced by someone
Being influenced
evil.
by evil magic.
Yes, and drugs.
She kind of clutches at the collar of her shirt and, will you be able to get him help?
We'll try. You shouldn't have
Make
been
a-
talking to evil magic doers.
I know. It's probably those shadowed wizard guys.
What did you want me to do, Hayley?
Just the persuasion, just generally to see if you can calm her down to a decent extent.
My ass do not be typing correctly. Took me like 3 tries to type roll correctly. So 19.
I think glitched out. Yeah, she visibly like relaxes a little bit and she says, I'll help pack up his things. And she kind of passes by as Caleb sort of hangs there limply now. Not looking at anybody.
He does still have a chance. There's many considerations to be made for evil mind control stuff, so.
She nods, visibly kind of like holding back tears. as she makes a little bag of just water and a change of clothes so that he can get out of his armor. And gives it to one of you guys if you take it.
We'll. I promise you, I'll protect him with my life.
That's a severe
But-
promise.
Yeah, I promise I'll protect him with my life. To an
She
extent.
nods
No,
and
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
either way,
I'll
she
find you
hands
back.
you the bag of supplies gingerly, and goes over and pats the cheek of Caleb as he's sitting entangled. Caleb doesn't respond. His eyes kind of stay downcast at the tile.
I'm gonna cast Identify on Caleb.
Sure, yeah. What are you looking for?
Let's
Is
go
it?
for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see what spells are affecting the creature. It says if you touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. So it's
Currently?
basically a word. Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately, there are no magic
The
spells
second
or
Haley
qualities.
said currently, it was over.
Oh, I guess you
Currently affecting.
naturally, guys.
It appears that he has no magic currently on him.
It must be a possession demon.
Of course. Yeah, it looks like it because he went from going crazy to crying real fast.
Yeah.
Keith, did you tell
Here's
everyone
the-
about like the giant, like not giant, but the sand like Amon face busting out of him trying to get to you?
Oh, I should make that known. Oh, guys, by the way, no matter how much this guy calls to you, don't put it on. It XYZ, you know, so that's what I saw.
I got you.
What?
Okay.
XYZ.
Yeah,
That was
you
him
know,
skipping
like,
the part where he actually asked to tell us, and just now we know the things that happened to him with the bracelet.
XYZ, I told you everything I know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess I guess I gotta make it clear.
Should he not be holding on to the Bengal anymore then?
No, it's on the floor, dude.
Oh, okay.
Give it to him just in case it calls to him again, but it could call to any of us, really, probably.
Yeah, when I was taking off my clothes, I wasn't holding it. I was throwing it on the floor. Anyway.
I think it's weird that there was like a sand Amon face busting out of Caleb,
Yeah.
though.
It wasn't even yellow sand, it was black sand.
Like sand, like sort of like a shadowy, grainy thing. That seems weird. That seems odd to me,
Yeah.
I would say.
That's evil sand.
Like me
Yeah.
personally, I don't like it.
You
Thoughts?
don't
Even though
like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me personally, I'll say I'm against evil. I'll take a stand.
Yeah.
What say you?
I agree. Actually, in real life, I've been to a black sand beach. It's pretty cool.
Thought in like
No,
real
I
life
just
you're gonna
wanted
say
to
like
say,
I'm evil.
There's no such thing as good and evil. We're just all people. We're just trying to live our lives. I'm sure
First
they're
time
having
living, bro. I'm doing my
a
best.
great time over there. What?
Well, what should we do? Well, we're definitely gonna get him help, that's for sure. But we gotta figure out
First
something.
and foremost, we were taking him to a prison. We still need to do that.
Yeah, we have to keep him in there until he's
We
better.
need to keep him somewhere, and then we can try to help him and try to make use of him and see what we can do. But we can't just let him like be roaming around, especially not now.
Of course, of course. She looks worried, but somewhat understanding after seeing the freak out.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. The freak out. He was kind of chilling. It sounded like he was understanding. And he took a swing with a shovel and went crazy mode.
He didn't just take a swing; he hit a swing.
Yeah, that's true. He did hit the swing into your like your shoulder and face area.
Yeah,
or
and it
something.
doesn't feel very good, and it's still bleeding.
Oh, you big baby.
Okay, give me that shovel. Give me that shovel.
I think
All
Dale's
right, are you
holding it.
guys? Yeah, Deo has the shovel. That is true. The door is slightly ajar. If you guys, the fighting sounds have stopped.
Everything good in there?
Yeah, we're chill. We solved it.
Yeah,
Ready
hey,
to- ready to bring
Dave,
him
I
out.
need to borrow that shovel for a minute. Can I
No,
have
he
it?
doesn't. He's good.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
do it, Deo.
No, don't do it.
No, I give it to him.
Oh,
To
thank you.
Guntentog?
Yeah.
Thank you, Deo. So, Hunwut, do you think I'm still a big baby?
Yeah, crying and sobbing and bitching and moaning.
Here, you gonna hit him with the shovel?
I'm gonna smack him on the blunt side of the shovel.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
No, his ass missing. I'm not scared of nothing. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, bro.
Fucking trip over my
Poetic.
Oh,
Fucking poetic. Guntentog, you pick up the shovel and your shoulder, you were hit prior, screams as you like try to leverage this thing over your head to swing on Hunwut. And as you do, it hits a puddle of some stew that had been knocked out of the pot from the cooking on the stove. And you do the shovel kind of clatters uselessly to the ground in front of and you are like clutching at your stomach, just like leaned over in a way that you haven't stretched before.
You're a cartoon
Okay.
character, bro.
You were kind of in and out a little bit, but I'm guessing
You
I
did cut out
swung.
like
I hit
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Huh? Oh shit! Again? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did you, like,
just
lean
real
back and
fast
act out
summary.
or something, or like,
What?
did you like do anything while you were speaking? You didn't like lean back or like act it out, or
No.
okay? Because it got
But-
better near the end, but
Okay. Well, I'm
anyway, it
assuming
sounded like he
I
swung, stumbled, slipped.
yeah, I put the shovel over my arm. I tried to swing. I hit a pot and I fell over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you got your stomach hurt and your shoulder hurt.
Yeah, your stomach does not feel well. But the mom kind of finishes cleaning up the mess of a little scuffle in her kitchen and kind of gives one last look to Caleb before she heads back and sits on the edge of her little bed. And you guys are left with Caleb wrapped up in vines
Caleb's
and
mom.
huh?
I just said I'm sorry, Caleb's mom.
It's all right. It'll be all right.
We'll keep you updated.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
I guess I can unentangle him now.
Yeah, the vines fade back into the earth. A few floorboards are pushed up higher than they normally go, but otherwise the damage is. You guys meet the rest of the group outside, with Caleb looking extraordinarily tired and resigned in tow.
Before we leave, I'm gonna cast Mending, where all the vines broke through the wood.
Aw, that's very sweet. You watch as the fibers stitch themselves back together, and yeah, seal the floor back up, good as new. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you head to the sheriff's station to drop Caleb?
Not that I can think of. Frog marching.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
All right. Well, that's where we'll pick up next week then. Just to recap, we finished breakfast with Ruby and Marjorie with an extraordinarily long-winded talk about
educational session.
the
really.
birds and the bees
That's right. I
with
forgot about
our
that.
good friend Deo and Guntentog trying his best to educate him with his limited knowledge from paintings,
very-
I guess.
Doing his very best.
And my
Doing
father.
his very best. Elliot
Father, yeah.
became too embarrassed to
Oh.
continue, and Ruby and Marjorie waited with and Marjorie got high out of her mind second time to avoid eavesdropping. After that, you guys headed over to the keep to check in with the Darl, let you know that she had an item that might be just a little bracelet that she didn't know the magical capabilities of, but was happy to give it to you guys as a helpful item. Upon identifying it, you realize that it's part of a half. It is, or I'm sorry, half of. And
Part of
that
what?
somebody else part of a whole. It's not like the full item altogether. It's just it's 2 parts. And that you guys needed to find the other person, talk to the soldier about what he used it for. Discovered that he had indeed, well, he lied about a lot of things, coming to the eventual confession that he got it from Irene while visiting or bailing out his stepfather from the local jail. The security door was left ajar, and he was allowed access into Irene's cell room. Not the cell itself, but she was able to talk to him about his stepdad and her past and convince him that he could take this token of her appreciation with him and to envision her in a costume or something along those lines. And he fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, and accidentally continued whatever plan she has. You guys took him back to Adarl, where he was promptly fired, given at least some way out if he continues to be cooperative and continues to plead that he had no prior knowledge of Irene's plan, and followed him back to pick up his things from his mother's house. He is a half goblin, half Porcian, so we have a little green pig man. Oh my god, he's the Angry Birds villains.
Yeah, I was literally about to say.
Oh fuck.
Fucking awesome.
Oh no.
That's fine.
But he seemed to be cooperative, seemed to understand what was going on, tried to explain it to his mom, got in a little bit of a screaming match when, he wasn't entirely forthcoming. And then after a few rounds of trying to calm him down or talk to him, watching him pack, he brandished a shovel from the bed and Guntentog quickly got rid of that, and you guys entered initiative. Those of you who were outside just kind of waited and watched, assuming that if things went badly that you would receive some notice of it. Did what you could from a distance, and then those of you inside who Guntentog, you guys quickly got him entangled. Jens grappled Guntentog's help, and then you were able to dispose or put him in a more comfortable place for you guys to have it, just not lashing out like crazy. He had a sort of panic episode and told Guntentog to put the bracelet on, although you guys don't necessarily know that. That's just for Guntentog. And the vision of the kind of black sand mirage was also just something that Guntentog was able to see. But he was able to resist the urge to put on the bracelet and envision what you assume is Iman. And got Caleb out of his house with all of his things ready to be turned over to Lada's care in the sheriff's office. Although you imagine that she will have some words for her guards leaving a door open to a maximum security cell. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else that we touched on that I didn't write down?
Did you get the part where I had to chop off Guntentog's arm so we could get the bracelet off?
So you could what?
For science.
For
For
science.
science, yeah.
For science. I did not.
Did you get the part where Guntentog got like crazy butt ass naked?
That is
The bracelet
true.
off him?
Yeah.
Tried to swing on Hunwut, failed spectacularly. But yes, he
There
did
wasn't
try
enough,
to. He did
we
try
didn't
to
have enough
disrobe.
nutting
Enough
this
nutting.
session.
Oh boy, I think we're good. I think we've had enough last session, or we had. You know what? We talked about it enough. We're fine.
I guess
We're
we
good.
said
We met our
episode,
we met our
guys.
quota.
That's
But-
funny.
Anywho, good first sesh back. It's good to be back.
Can't see you guys in a month.
Excited. Oh my gosh! I totally forgot about Jack.
Oh yeah, Jack.
Yes,
Jack
he
Meathoff.
wrote you guys a map
Mm.
that has all 7 locations of the Great Family and Face and Family properties,
He did.
and you have a general idea of which are close, which ones are far, which ones are occupied, and which ones are completely abandoned. whether those still hold true after the 5 or that have passed since this book was updated, you've yet to find out, but you now have a kind of roadmap to do so. So Jack was able to help you in that regard. And yeah, I think that's everything. I can't believe I forgot that. Okay,
Yeah, good
cool.
sesh. It has
Yeah,
been like 4 weeks, right?
I know, it's been crazy. Coming back better than ever. Ever. Can't talk. 3 hours. 3 hours?
Yeah, hopefully I'll get
Yeah.
my skin.
How about that? Yeah, 3 hours. About.
Oh yeah, you wanted to get your skin. We'll have to do that next first thing.
Oh wait, wasn't your skin at like the keep?
Yeah,
Or
but you
not-
guys went to go talk to a Darl as a group, and that
I thought Vartan went straight to the kitchen to get his skin back.
I forgot entirely. That's my bad. If you want to retcon that, we can next
I
sesh.
stayed with the group.
Oh, okay. All right. But either way, I don't mind. It's gonna happen sooner or later that you're gonna go get your. So, I'm ready whenever. Alrighty. Sleep well. Good night. Talk to you guys later.
See you guys. Bye
Yeah, a
Bye.
lot of
Later,
really
bro.
funny
Bro.
shit from the early part. I'm looking forward to the shorts.
Hopefully we can do some games this week. Has been a
Yeah.
while since we hopped on. We have been hanging out in person a lot more, which is nice.
Yeah, it's been cool. All right. But talk to you guys later.
Yeah, no
Good
worries. Good night,
game.
everybody. Catch y'all later.
Boy.
You guys.
All right, good night.